Yo, every Sunday, time stands still. Ken, Jerry, and Hop with the real deal. 5 p.m. sharp, hit that dial. East Coast tides bringing wisdom with style. Mic check, it's the brothers here to speak. Bring the energy like the city's heartbeat. We gather thoughts like a wave on the shore. Lay down the truth, we've always got more. In this space, words like gold spread wide. Crossing time zones with pride we ride. Message clear, from the Bronx to the outer. We drop knowledge, take the weak minds cower. It's Sunday dinner, gather round the table. Ken, Jerry, and Hop, the stories no fable. Spitting truth with rhythm, East Coast pride. Conscious thoughts flow, we let wisdom glide. Hardcore beats, soulful grooves collide. Sampling life, every grain amplified. In this podcast realm, we vibe, we boast every Sunday. Tune in, we're coast to coast. Sunday dinner vibe is like a feast. Ken, Jerry, Hop, yeah, knowledge release. East Coast flow, conscious on repeat. Tune in with us where legacy meets.
Everybody hit the start of the groove. Ken, Jerry, and Hop making big moves. Every Sunday, energy in the room. Taking podcasts higher, fire in the gloom. Microphones heated, voices pouring the line. Topics deep in discourse, break it down and define. From the beats to the rhymes, we elevate that prose. Cutting through the noise like a river that flows. Every episode, keep the sounds they create. Got the knowledge, got the power, educate. 5 p.m. sharp. We meet for all the speed, all the spreading words like poetry within read. Welcome to the table, it's that Sunday talk. Ken, Jerry, Hop, they got the rhythm, got the walk. Bringing conscious vibes with a hardcore twist. Sit back, relax, and get enlightened with this. Conversations deep, digging through the jazz and soul. Laughing with the situation under control. Rhythmic flows, bringing visions to the light. First perspectives in the trap inside sight. Sunday dinner where the vibes always right. 5 o'clock and off the new height. Optimistic tales, men are laughing in. Every week, podcast agitation. Here come the guest voices rich in the sky. Stories unfold, the truth they amplify. In the city where the hustle never takes a break. Staring up the culture, making waves, feel the quake.
Their lights are spark, Jerry brings the charm. Time is the wisdom, we make calm. Sunday service, full bit of the real. Each word they share adds more to the deal. Sunday dinner, elevating the day. The riches and fires ignite a flame. Reaching out, touching hearts, kindling home. As we gather round, connecting beyond the storm.
All right. All right. Mic check. Everybody good? What's good? What's your scarecrow in the building over there? You turn this down over here.
Well, up, I'm driving, but I'm here.
All right, cool. What's up, Brown?
What's the deal?
Shoot, can't call it, man. Ready to get into these healthy hip hop topics as always. I see you was ready for this last one. Yeah, I mean, I had to go do a little bit of background on it. You know what I mean? Make sure I was ready for y'all, but let's go ahead and get the salute in real quick, fam.
Salute.
Right, salute.
Ooh.
5 p.m. Eastern, tune into Sunday Dinner with your hosts, K. Rife and Jerry Brown.
You know what it is. Drop bombs.
All right, we are officially in the building. I got some more adjustments to make, but everything is everything. All right. A light crowd, you know what I mean? Not a whole lot of music this week, but you know what I mean? We in here. Shout out to Shizzy Blaze in the building.
What up, Shizzy Blaze?
This is hanging off the side a little bit. All right. So what's going on, fellas? What's going on? What is going on? Want to get
a couple different things going on.
Okay. You want me to pull it up? Or you want me to?
Yeah, go ahead and pull it up.
All right, let me go ahead and do the share screen real quick. And Sunday dinner topics. All right. No, this the one we had. No, this is the one you gave me just now, right?
Yeah, that's it.
All right. The Joey
Boy Joey.
This.
Your boy Joey going back at him.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna tell you what I've heard transpire through this week. As we all saw the freestyle with Big Sean and Ab-Soul and Joey. Joey, you know, he ended it by taking his shot. Took his shots at Kendrick and crew. Took another couple shots at Daylight. Then you heard your boy Rayvon. He responded.
Did he?
Pretty dope. Yeah, it's pretty dope
Recently?
ass track. Yeah, that's all took place this week. Rayvon responded immediately, and then your boy Joey fired back immediately.
Oh wow. Yeah. Well then you're gonna have to get me up to speed. Catch us all up. What's going on?
Well, yeah, it's just that. I mean, that's what's transpired this week. Rayvon, and you know the thing of it is, I'm not really familiar with Rayvon or anybody over in that Kendrick camp, really. But I mean, he definitely fired back at Joey. That might have been my first time hearing it.
Yeah. No, I didn't even know he had responded yet. I know there was a lot of people asking whether Kendrick was going to respond. Yeah, I mean,
I don't think that's gonna happen. It ain't gonna be a direct response. I don't think.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I don't see it. I mean, what he said was like, what did he really get at K Dot about in that freestyle with Ab-Soul and what's his name?
Well, he made his reference that he ain't got no problem with the West Coast, but since they coming to Joey, let's go. And then he took it back to Kendrick's Control verse. He made a reference to Kendrick's Control verse, tucking the sensitive rappers back in their pajama clothes. And that was really the...
He got that reference wrong, because that was the Control verses when he called out all of the rappers.
Right.
That was from that freestyle after...
that was from the BT Cypher.
Yeah, the BT Cypher. That wasn't the Control verse, but yeah.
Right. And I thought that when he said it, but I didn't pay it too much. Never mind. But then he took his shot at Daylight during that freestyle.
Yeah, I like his light bars. His light bars was crazy. Crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Ray. This kid Rayvon. I mean, it's very like how can I explain this? When you hear the track, it's very not like us type vibe. Like he's very much influenced by Kendrick, if you hear that. But I mean, his bars was on point, and he said a lot of shit.
Right, man. The first dude who was rapping first on that cipher, was that Ab-Soul?
No, that was Big Sean first.
Big Sean, yeah. Big Sean sound like Drake.
Oh, Big Sean had the best verse on there to me, to be honest with you.
I think he was. To me, it sounded like he more freestyle than the other two. You know what I mean? Like off the top. That's what it sounded like to me. But his bars was on some straight up Drake. Like the what's the song when Drake was dissing K Dot? That same cadence and everything. Cause you know all I'm hearing is the cadence anyways. So I'm sitting up there like, you know what I'm saying, as far as ghostwriters is concerned, and you know what I mean? He sounds exactly like, you know what I mean, that flow that Drake had though. So I don't know. It is what it is. I was watching this other podcast go in on it, and yeah, no, never mind. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say it's gonna be interesting to me to see if somebody from NY is gonna jump out the window with Joey. Because I mean, your man Rayvon had some strong words to say. He said New York, that he said y'all don't let Ice Spice become the new king of New York. I mean,
yeah, that nigga was about Daylight rapping with his ass cheeks out and shit. And I'm like, yeah, that dude.
And it was another kid from Kendrick's camp that threw a shot at Joey. I can't remember what his name was off top. I just remember the chorus. I'm saying this ain't the New York he remembers. Yeah, so that's what I'm more ready to see than anything. Who is about to jump? Who's about to jump out the window with Joey? Somebody got to jump out the window with it. He can't do this by himself.
I mean, but he kind of called it on himself though.
Well, he 100% did from my viewpoint.
So
from the way I see it started, all I know is I'd seen the track, the rulers back, and then Daylight responded, and then this. So as far as I can see, Joey started this shit, but I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, man. I mean, but who would you suggest?
I mean, from his generation, man, I don't know, man. I cause like when I think of the era that he came out, I think Joey came out like around 2014, 2015 time frame or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who out of his era would be ready to jump out the window with Kendrick at that camp like that. Cause I ain't playing. I'm telling you, you hear this Ray Vaughn shit. These these kids ain't playing. They ain't playing, and it ain't gonna be no easy pass. I'll tell you that right now.
No doubt, no doubt. Hey, if y'all out there watching us, spam the comments so we'll know who here with us. I mean, see what's going on. All right, the good brother Scarecrow said he'll be back. All right, so we'll sit back and wait on that, brother. Let me see what else we got on there. That's wrong.
Shit, I wish you could pull the goddamn the Ray Vaughn shot up.
Man, if it's a freestyle, it shouldn't be. We shouldn't get a strike from it. You know what I mean?
It is a freestyle.
Yeah. Let me see something real quick. As I just had the YouTube up. Let me see. All right. This is people going over it. So is it called Whole Era?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Hold on. Yeah, this tab instead real quick. Let me pause this music over here. And hopefully,
because I know, I mean, if you wanted to, we could go through the whole thing, but I know everybody should already heard the freestyle by now.
Yeah, I think everybody heard the freestyle. But let me get hip to this one though, real quick.
I already know you've been talking about me.
Yeah. Niggas on that shit again. Yeah, niggas on top. Niggas on, yeah. Look. Hey, hoey, is you stupid or you dumb? Popping it and screaming about a 20v1. Hey, hoey, is you finished or you done? We don't give a fuck where you from, Okay, what's up? Shut up. Okay, what's up? Shut up. Baby teeth, you ain't even got a plaque yet. Fact check, we wanna see the numbers like a math test. Round Joey round, we gon' name it at your backpack. Real shit, you should act more and you should rap less. Every verse ass with that BBL cost. West Coast getting seasoned, now you heavy on the salt. Catch him at the Staples Center, bet you I'm a spark. Goofy, don't let power get your TV turned off. Nigga, what? You done ran into them steppers who don't tap dance. Gucci trash bands just for you to put them raps in. Conductor got you sounded like you in a jazz band. Why you going after Dottie, think he Pac-Man? Ooh, CJ like 40 and he on drugs. Clickbaiting for the honeycomb, get your own buzz. Skeletons inside my closet playing Bone Thugs. I put the whole pro era on a pro club. Hey, hoey, is you stupid or you dumb? Popping it and screaming about a 20v1. Hey, hoey, is you finished or you done? We don't give a fuck where you from. Okay.
All right. I mean, I'm gonna play the rest of it, but I think I don't think you can just play shit all the way through. You know what I mean? You kind of got to break it up in order for them not to mess with you too much. But yeah, I mean, I'm definitely hearing that K Dot in that bad boy. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, Brown. He's definitely killing him though. He's definitely killing him.
Hey, it kind of had to grow on me at first. I had to listen to it like 3 different times.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's that flow that we had to grow on us from Kendrick. You know what I mean? When Kendrick popped out with it, sometimes you gotta pop out, show niggas, and then that shit became slick. So he came with it. You know what I mean? Almost sound the same though. I'm gonna let it fly
What's up? Shut up. Okay. What's up? Shut up. Niggas won't smoke, I'm a vape lord. Walk around with 9 on me, feel like I'm in grade 4. I could send him to the stars, he get paid for it. But standing next to Soul ain't gon' save yours. For every verse, ho, we talking about I'm back. We don't give a fuck about where you was or where you at. See, the fans only know you for the acts, not the blaps. I know where you was and you was never on a map. Look, sleeping one eye open, I'm in Futurama. Old heads ain't try to school you, let me do the honor. Stupid ass nigga, I could tell he never been in drama. Who ain't nobody, I was writing for your baby mama. Call yourself speaking for the coast without backup. Drop a little 3-track EP and nigga, that's up. See what happened last time I acted beef a rapper. How you on TV and your homie using CapCut? Get active, stop acting, get active, gain traction. Your last slap was in 2017 and I play ball, I could deal with niggas on the screen, Ray Whopper. Quick to turn a nigga to a rollout, heard they move the goalposts every time we show out. Here's a line combo, it really is a blowout. That didn't respond, now you trying to call Cole out, dumbass. Hey, Hoey, is you stupid or you dumb? Popping it and screaming about it.
So when did he try to call Cole out?
I don't remember that. I didn't hear that in the Ruler's Back, and I didn't hear that in that freestyle. If he said that in that freestyle, if he slid a shot to Cole, then it went completely over my head because I didn't hear that, and I haven't heard anybody else say that.
Shout out to Young Shot in the building.
What up, Young Shot? And I haven't heard anybody else say that, so I think that's got to be some other shit. It didn't take place on that freestyle.
It had to been after, because if you put the timeline on how he spit in it, he said you called out K-Dot. You know what I mean? He didn't respond, so you tried to call out Cole. You know what I mean? So it had to be in the line of, you know what I'm saying, on one of the tracks. I don't know. I probably have to go back and listen to that. I don't know, because it couldn't have been in the freestyle.
I didn't hear it.
The only thing I heard was, you know what I'm saying, the initial, you know what I mean, West Coast thing, and I didn't really consider that a shot at Dot, you know what I mean, that much, but, you know what I mean, because it was a response to Ray Vaughn and Daylight responding to him. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. And they was trying to turn it into a West Coast thing. I don't know, Brown. I don't know. I don't see it. But I did fuck with Joey's his Daylight bars, and then when he got on Ray Vaughn at the end, he ain't really give him this much smoke. Ray Vaughn is giving him a whole lot of smoke on this for them little. He ain't had but like what, probably 6-8 bars for him on that.
Well, yeah, but then remember, Joey done already responded to this.
Joey has already responded to this.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. He responded to this damn near like the next day.
All right,
all this shit took place this week, sir.
Oh wow. Okay, so now I gotta find Joey Badass's response to that.
20v1. Hey, rock him, stupid ass nigga, think he rock him. TDE superstars jealous, he ain't locked in. I done pull so many caps, I go to med school. Bullets flying by, sound like sounds on the Neptune. Thought the beef was livestock, really it was Deadpool. For that energy, I gave him wings once I Red Bull. Sorry, not sorry, shit was weak, pardon me. You made a whole EP, copping please. What? Black man, let him breathe. Nah, fuck that, hang him from the popular trees. He had y'all food like he do it for the sport. I'm Snoop Dogg, kicking over his little fort. Bitch, you watch, you ain't carrying no torch. You let Ice Spice turn it to the king of New York. What the fuck? Get active. Stop acting. Get active. Stop acting. Get active. Stop acting. Get active.
You let Ice Spice turn it to the king of New York.
And that's what I'm saying. That somebody. Hey, and the name of Joey's response is called Finals.
All right, I see it right here.
Let's get it. New York City. Stand up. I'm back.
He dropped this the very next day.
What kind of top dog is you? You more shit shoe. You was cloned in the lab, dog. You artificial. You known for your label, not because you're artificial. And I ain't gotta talk about I broke you artificial. Cause when I send shots at you, it be hard to miss you. Ain't gotta load a magazine just to press this issue. In fact, these ain't even shots, they missiles. Trying to outclass a badass, so I gotta dismiss you. You all bark, no bite, but hit dogs, gon' holler. Caught a couple strays, now it's time I put them on a collar. I let them ride while I charge them for top dollar. You the next nigga getting dropped off a top roster, and I'ma be the reason. Okay, bet you sick dog looking for beef with a seasoned vet. I euthanize sick pups, nigga, you gon' see. You barking up the wrong tree, think you fucking with me. It's about time, top, let your ass off for the leash. Signed for 5 years, yet your biggest moment for me. Can't nobody name a single song you ever released. Even Crash Out wasn't your original beat. Every time Joey drop, you see he eats. I did more for you than the whole of TDE. It's too bad, nigga, you should have been signed to me. Somebody tell Top we about to start TDEs. Funny how they gotta use the pro name.
Whoa, hold up, Joey. Joey ass is spitting, sir. He's spitting, but to be honest, he's telling the truth. You know what I mean? He's telling the truth, because if it wasn't for this back and forth, you know what I mean? A lot of people wasn't hip to Rayvon until Joey Badass in this whole situation. I damn sure wasn't. You know what I mean? And I don't want to sound crazy or whatever, because, you know what I mean? I know people like SP and all of them, they hip to seem like everybody. Oops, I'm pushing the wrong keyboard. Yeah, they hip to pretty much everybody. So I know I'm late. I'm getting old in this, so on and so forth. But yeah, he made a hell of a statement right there. He's the one that's making him relevant. You know what I mean? Said I did more for you than than the TD.
Well, it's actually good. It's actually good. It's a good pub for Rayvon. Because Rayvon he's got a new project out, right? A new project out to promote right now.
For sure.
So it's actually perfect timing for him.
No doubt. Shout out to Malika Bishop in the building. What's up, sis? All right, let me get some more of that though. Joy spitting.
On the low though, I really think you niggas is homo. The way you let that dick sit in your mouth. This that same dick licking I was talking about. You niggas would do anything for the clout. Crash out over niggas who won't even let you in their house. I bet you ain't even got his number. It's funny how the thirst is being disguised as hunger. Should've sat down, been humble, but now I gotta son you. This little ray of light will be the biggest shine of your whole life. I don't just flow, I talk to your soul on the mic. You don't want smoke with me? Please just give me a light. You need me to buzz, I'm light years beyond Ray. Want me to engage, so you mention my fiance. Clearly I ain't scared to get in the ring. I mean, even Javante had to fight a couple bums just to be king. Fuck around, leave me no choice to slave on. Sugar in your tank, but you ain't no sugar rave on. Gave on, keep punching up with them pillow hands. You ain't even the middle man, you just a little man. Fuck with my feet, we throw hands like Ray Man. You ain't no Ray Liotta, how much you made, man. Said I wouldn't talk about your pocket, but hey man, you need an optician just to see Ray-Bans. Go fetch a coffee for your CEO. Cause judging by the numbers, clearly I can see he old. Your mouth running cause your pockets running low. I'm active and I'm active, yeah, and that's something only me and Pac would know. Play with fire, then you gon' get burned. Listen and learn, kid, you was better off as the intern. Better yet, a mascot. I've been a beast with these flows, nigga, you can ask that. Illuminati Part 2, yeah, that was my last shot. And it's the difference between that and rulers back, let's be clear. I salute you, Kenny, but I know you unaware. You looking for some competition, then just know that I'll be right here. Straight like that, look, yeah.
Now that was a shot at K Dot. That was an official shot at K Dot. You know what I'm saying? But to be for real though, that first shit that everybody was responding to, Rayvon and Daylight, that first shit that Joey did, you know what I mean? He was spitting, but I think recently he's been spitting. And that freestyle, he was killing shit, and then he was definitely murdering on this one right here. I like his bars on these better than I like, you know what I mean, what he did initially. You know what I'm saying? I was like, I didn't really understand why he was trying to apply pressure to Kendrick, you know what I mean, when those was the bars.
And I still don't understand that, honestly.
Yeah, that's wild. That's wild right there. All right, I'm gonna let that be that, Jerry Brown. Let's get to the next topic real quick. Let's get to the next Sunday dinner topic. All right. So you said Diddy trial week 1, Cassie takes the stand. Man, this has been popping up on my Facebook. Like all my recommendations is somebody covering this trial, and there's so much AI stuff out there that I don't know what to believe. I don't know what's real. You tell me what's real. What's going on?
Well, man, I mean, most of it that I've been hearing, you know, Lauren LaRosa off of Breakfast Club, she's at that trial every day. And she comes back the next day to the Breakfast Club and reports it. And Cassie been on the stand all week.
I got
you. Yeah, you trust that source. Cassie been on the stand all week, and it's from how she explains it. They just been grilling her, making her go into just like very graphic details of these freak offs, son. And all I can say is, man, Puffy is a freaky motherfucker. Like, that is such a goddamn understatement, son. But I tell you what was fucking people up. What was fucking people up at the beginning, and I heard several journalists ask this question because there was a part of how Cassie was saying the story. Like, when she first started painting this picture, she was a willing participant in this. For sure. You know, and even the one sex male escort, he took the stand. And he said how he got involved was, you know, his employment agency told him he was just going to be a stripper for a birthday party. And he said he gets to the birthday party and Cassie opens up the door and says that this ain't really a birthday party, but her boyfriend is into some freaky shit. And they was gonna pay him $200 and they ended up giving him $4,000 to do this. Fuck, man, she went into detail. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. But the killer part was, at least after the first 2-3 days, you're like, all right, well, when is y'all gonna get to the shit that y'all got this man on trial for? Because that shit she talking about ain't illegal.
Right. And then they just painting a picture. They trying to create a character. You know what I mean? To have a narrative to say that it's possible, even if they don't have the proof. They're gonna try to paint the narrative that his character is as that of a monster, so everything is believable.
Right, because she did get into the domestic violence and the, you know, and all that shit. We all got proof
from that video. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I want to talk about that video. Was there another video that came out or something? Because I seen somebody make a post on Facebook as if, you know what I mean, that video we saw with him chasing her in that hotel hallway, as if that was new. Is there other footage? Or is they just now reacting to that old ass video?
I mean, to my knowledge, there wasn't no new video. I mean, there's been other videos that have resurfaced this week, but it was like I seen one today where him and Cassie was at they was in some island resort somewhere, but it wasn't no domestic violence or nothing. But that's, as far as the graphic video showing that side of him, that's the only one that I know of.
Okay.
And I don't think they actually played that video in court.
No, but yeah, I just think it was weird because remember when they first aired that video, Puffy against his lawyers at Vice got on social media and got to apologizing and, you know, talking about how he changed and sought the Lord and all this and that, trying to make up for it because you know how it actually makes him look. This was all before he went to jail and stuff. So yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy work. I don't really know what to make of.
I think it's to what you just hit on. I think part of what they're trying to do is they're trying to paint this picture of that you can't tell him no. When he wants something, there ain't no telling him no.
That part.
I think
you're right. You're right.
I think with the shit they're doing right, but this is the killer part. Friday, when I was listening to the Breakfast Club, Lauren LaRosa said like they put like a you know how the FBI will have, in a RICO case, it'll have the leader at the top and then the pyramid down, and they said from with the shit, Cassie was like number 2. She's like number 2 on the pyramid.
So how come ain't nobody else in jail then? If it's a RICO case, you can't have a RICO case and then only have one person.
Man, look, that's what everybody keeps saying, that you've never seen no shit like that. It defies the whole purpose of a fucking RICO charge. A RICO is created with the intent of bringing down a whole fucking criminal organization.
Yeah, it's a dragnet. Because you know what I'm saying. But at the same time though, what about the Prince tapes? And because I did see a whole lot of stuff. Don B said that. Shout out to Don B in the building.
What up, Don B? About the Prince tapes?
Yeah, supposedly there was some tapes from Prince. I forgot what that whole situation was. And see, that would be a situation where I would assume that was fake news, that because of all of this AI shit that they got drumming up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's real or not. Did they mention anything about the Prince tapes on the Breakfast Club?
I haven't heard it. I haven't heard Lauren say anything about that.
Okay.
This is the killer part. Imagine like when she was going in all this graphic detail the first couple days about these freak offs and her getting pissed on, and I mean, goddamn, it was crazy. Imagine being her husband sitting there in the courtroom listening to this shit. Because one of them days he had to get up and leave. One of the days he got up and just shot out the courtroom.
Yeah, I heard about that. When he got the, you know what I'm saying, hearing how she was participating in those freak offs, a willing participant. You know what I'm saying? Because was that the defense that showed the text messages between Diddy and Cassie? You know what I mean, when he was introducing her, coercing her. She's horny and all of this. She had to pull up all them text. She had to pull up all them text messages, a whole bunch of them. Yeah, that's crazy work. So then that's when he had to leave. She married a white dude, didn't she? I don't know if that dude is white or not. I've never actually seen him. I've never actually seen him. Yeah. I think she went over there. All right, it is what it is. Malik, what'd you say? She say he know what she do and who she is. For sure. Says he felt like Dave Chappelle. Yeah, but I thought that, but but I'm saying though, it's one thing to know. It's another thing to hear it broken down in detail, the graphic part of it. Right. Yep. And ain't none of that shit that they can actually hang him for. And none of that shit they can actually hang him for. Well, no. See, I don't think. No, that's why it's gonna be interesting to see where they go. Well, I ain't gonna say any of it would have went down. Who was the initial person who had? What was that producer? It was a producer that had an initial lawsuit against Diddy, and he named a whole bunch of people. Who was that? Oh, I can't think of his name, but I know who you're talking about. We need to bring it all the way back to him. Dude, it was so many. We need to bring it all the way back to him. It was so many lawsuits that was filed. There was so many lawsuits that was filed and dropped. Most of them have been dropped by now. But yeah, I forgot what. Then you had the one producer who said he would make him make the beat in the bathroom while Diddy was in the shower. Make him go in the shower, make the beat. Man, this nigga's out of control. I never heard that one. Nah, who did you say? Rush Leslie? It could be. Man, it's been so many names. I wouldn't even know off the top if he said it. He's probably one of them. But it wasn't just one. My thing is, he had a lawsuit and he named a whole lot of people. He named Puffy and he named some other people. Then he got to Lucius Grange, right? And this was the whole lawsuit after Lil Rod. Yeah. That's who it was. All right. So, anyways, Lil Rod got the lawsuit going, and he got all of these names. He got Puffy in there, but then he threw in Lucius Grange in there. After he threw in Lucius Grange, then it surfaced that Puffy was recording all of these people, but without their knowledge. I ain't gonna say without their knowledge, but recording them to hold that leverage on them, this, that, and the third, and he had a recording of Lucius Grange. So then after that, you know what I'm saying, pissed Lucius off, and this could just be my you know what I'm saying, my opinion or whatever, but after Lucius Grange, Drake's baby daddy, got implicated in that situation, him being a Ashkenazi fake ass Jew, the whole situation, he gets, then all of a sudden the Cassie tape leaks. Now that shit had to happen about what, maybe 8 years or more prior. And then somebody had that tape just holding it, waiting for an opportunity, this, that, and the third. So what I'm saying timeline wise is like when Lucius got implicated, You know what I'm saying? Then the Puffy tape leaked with him chasing Cassie in the hotel. All right. Then right after that, Lucius Grange gets scraped off of the case. Everybody else is still on there, but that Jew slithered his way up out of there. You know what I mean? So I'm still like wondering why all of this shit is still popping off. I mean, why it's popping off and then certain people getting, you know what I mean, implicated and others is not. I guarantee you, if Puffy is guilty, he ain't the only one guilty. Just like when R. Kelly was guilty, R. Kelly was not the only one guilty. Nah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it's about that image that they're trying to attack and destroy. It's whatever. I mean, I didn't like Puffy for other reasons. You know what I mean? Right. But at the same time, when you want to use him as blackmail, you know what I mean? Then fuck that. I'm not. Then I'm not riding with it. What'd you say, Cassie?
We'll see.
Cassie. Malika said Cassie was trying to leave with the bag. No doubt, she was in it for.
Well, and this is the thing. She in this last week, she did have to disclose how much he paid her, and gave her $20 million.
Oh yeah, because it wasn't it a $10 million one time and then another one?
Yeah, the one she disclosed this week was $20 million because it wasn't never disclosed on how much he actually paid to drop that suit.
Yeah,
$20 million.
Crazy. That's crazy work right there, Brown. That's crazy work. All right, let me see what else you got over here on this slide. All right, Tory Lanez severely stabbed 14 times in prison. Ew.
Yeah, man, that shit was fucked up. I mean, there's a lot of different theories going around. Yeah, man, he got stabbed 14 times. He had to get flown to a hospital outside of prison. I mean, they say he's in decent, stable condition now, but yeah, there's a lot of shit being said about that. One of the theories is that there's a bodyguard. His defense team has got some new evidence.
I heard about it.
It's supposed to help prove.
The bodyguard owned up to shooting Megan. You know what I mean? So that her whole story down.
Well, what he owned up to was this bodyguard said he overheard the one girl telling her husband what really happened, and I guess it was Tory didn't even have a gun. Tory knocked the gun. I mean, I don't want to get into all that. But they supposedly have some evidence that was going to help Tory, and one of the theories is it was just hella coincident that all of a sudden this evidence gets to moving and this shit is buzzing, and then this man gets poked up 14 times. Whoever they tried to kill this nigga,
for sure.
By all means he should have died.
Yeah, they definitely got to take him out of GP now. But irregardless though, him being in there, he's not even supposed to. He shouldn't even be in there, man. It's just too much. Come on, man. If the glove don't fit, you gotta acquit. You know what I mean? Reasonable doubt. If there's reasonable doubt on the table, which it was with all of the different scenarios and circumstances that was involved in that case, he should have never been. You know what I mean? He should have never been found guilty. You know what I mean? I side with all of the shit that his pops was raving about. Remember his pops? You know what I mean? Got the complaining and this, that, and the third. Yeah, his pops makes the most. Yeah, his pop makes the most sense to me in this situation. You know what I'm saying? And then Megan Thee Stallion is an industry plant anyways. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. I think she got more powerful people behind her than he has behind him. So that turned out the way it turned out. You know what I mean? That's too bad, but hopefully he gets the fuck out of that though.
Because you gotta think, the thing that about it is like Tory for the past 4 or 5 years, like, man, he's been making money roll. Like, he had figured out this streaming shit and all this shit. He ain't been signed to a major in many years. He had figured this shit out. He was turning their deals down.
Just like Jonah Lucas did with Tully. He figured that shit out. Like, you know what I mean? Because them two niggas was going back and forth for a minute.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, that's when I first got hip to Tory Lanez. Tory Lanez was dissing Jonah Lucas. But that's neither here nor there. Is that all you got? You got something else?
There's one last one. So I don't know if you watched any of Joe and Joda's. I think they got like 3 episodes out right now.
Okay. No, I saw part of one, and I was gonna mention this to you, and I meant to say this to you when you first told me about them two coming together on the podcast, right? Why it's basically it's gold automatically. It's gold automatically. But one of the things that makes Joey such a great podcaster or guest on another person's podcast is all of the background information he got.
Right.
You know what I mean? He got information that nobody knows, and it's just like, wow, every time he talks. So imagine him and Jada together on the podcast, though. You know what I mean?
Right,
I think that shit is going to be number one. I think that's a way better combination than Mace and Cameron. You know what I mean? Even though that's a dope combination there.
I watched. I haven't watched the full episode. I've watched bits and pieces of a couple different episodes this week. And I think they still got to get their chemistry together. But yeah, it's definitely got the potential to be number one. But on this slide, so one of the segments that I did see, they was talking about it was the year anniversary between this last recent Drake and Kendrick beef. And Joe went on to talk about Kendrick, and he called him the most iconic West Coast rapper ever. So what do you think about that? Be it that you come from the generation that's seen that initial West Coast explosion. What do you think about that statement?
I believe it. I mean, I agree with it. The most iconic. Like we had our favorites. But Kendrick, he transcends. Like the only reason why you would consider him West Coast is not because of his rap style. It's because of his location. You know what I mean? His residence is over there. That's the only reason. But his rap style, I would have never considered that a West Coast style. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean, fast forward to nowadays, you know what I'm saying? You can see. I don't think there's hell no. No, there's not a difference. And rap it's way more rappers today than it was in our day. You know what I mean? It's way more rappers today than it was in our day. And a rapper could be from Texas rapping, and you wouldn't know if he wouldn't sound like a rapper from Texas would sound. You know what I mean? I think Kendrick's style transcends borders to where the only reason why you would call him a West Coast rapper is because he lives over there, not because he raps like them.
Yeah, I agree with that, and I agree with the statement. I just I was talking to somebody about this a couple days ago, and the only thing I would say back to that is, iconic, most iconic maybe, but I mean, I think Snoop is gonna always be the most popular rapper ever.
I think so.
The most popular.
He sold his soul to the devil, and the price was that wasn't what he said. Murder was the case that they gave him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's beyond rap now. He's a celebrity. They're gonna make him a black leader in the community. You know what I'm saying? So hey, it is what it is with him. But I would have to agree though. He's the most iconic West Coast rapper ever. You know what I'm saying? I think after him would have to be Pac. Even though Pac ain't necessarily from the West Coast, but that's what he repped. I don't know who else you can give it to. You know what I'm saying? And it's not a shot at Ice Cube or anything like that, or Spice One, MC8, our favorites, so on and so forth. But Kendrick is, I mean, he's iconic for the simple fact that he can get away with saying shit like I'm the king of New York. Get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean?
He did.
He could get away with it. I mean, even though there was some people that came for him for saying that, but you know what I mean? I get it. It is what it is. And when he talks about being the number one rapper, he's not talking about being the number one West Coast rapper. He's talking about being the number one rapper everywhere. You know what I mean?
Right.
Expanding to the East Coast, the South, and up in Canada when he killed your boy. No doubt. All right, Jerry Brown, you ready to get into some music, fam? Then we
let's do it.
we got some dope tracks to get into. So let me go ahead and fix this music real quick, and everybody that's in the comment section, you know what I mean? Everybody in the chat, salute to everybody in the chat. Y'all go ahead and spam the comments so I know who's here. You know what I mean? Give y'all some recognition. We got some dope music to play for y'all. Jerry Brown. I was thinking I went to the store, you know what I mean, to grab my salute, and on my way back I had a thought, right? And the thought was after a minute, we gotta retire. If a song is gonna keep winning back to back to back, it has to be a number where we actually retire that song.
I'll tell you now, 3. 3 should be the magic number to me.
3 the magic number? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I was gonna say 4 because we already reached 3 with Scarecrow. That was the record. But 4 weeks in a row, I mean, if he wins this week, it'll be 4 weeks in a row with this one song, right? So we're gonna retire your video so somebody else can get some of the winnings. You know what I mean? If other than that, we just put you on payroll, nigga, and just throw you $50 not to submit. All right, so that's what's really good. All right, shout out to Shannon Mott G in the building.
What up, Shannon?
All right, my bad. Sis, she said they crossed over. Kendrick is educational. It is his time. I agree.
For sure.
I agree. Yep. And then too, I don't know, man. You think J. Cole is regretting backing out of that situation?
No. I don't think he's regretting it for a second. I mean,
you don't hear as much music from him, you know what I mean, now. The last few things I've heard from him, he was responding to the fact that he got out of it, you know what I mean?
I mean, yeah, but I don't think he regrets it, because I think what made him back the fuck up out of it is you have to understand, J. Cole has always walked around with a particular comfort, because he never claimed to be something that he ain't, right? He don't claim to be no street dude. He don't claim to be.
But he always claimed to be the best rapper, though. He always claimed to be the best rapper.
Right. Okay. So there's that part of it, but there's, man, a simple rap beef can turn into so much other shit nowadays, and I think that's why he backed up out of it. I think because look, I don't think it really hit him till he was standing in front of that fucking arena of people that was expecting him to perform that song. Okay. That's when I think it hit him. When he was standing in that arena of people and they was expecting him to perform that song. Right, and right. I just think he had a motherfucking moment of clarity, like, shit, this nigga is from LA. This shit could go a different type of way. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. And Kendrick weaponized that situation when he says, I get it, niggas don't like the West Coast, but I'm fine with it. I'll push the line with it. I'm like, nigga, why you say that? Everybody love the West Coast.
And plus,
put people
Cole
in a bad spot when he said that, though. He did put people in the bad
spot. Cole also knew that he was like crazy, kind of out of character on that diss joint. And he was gonna have to keep proceeding with that. It wasn't just gonna stop at that song.
Right. Yeah. I think Cole is better at his subliminal disses than his direct disses. Sort of like Lil Wayne. When you got Lil Wayne, as dope as Lil Wayne is, when he tries to come with a direct diss at somebody, you know what I mean? It's like he just misses. And I'm like, come on, Wayne. Come on, Wayne. But when he goes subliminal with it, that shit is hot.
Right, but I'm trying to think who is Wayne throughout the course of his career tried to come directly at before?
One I remember was against Gilly. He said some shit about Gilly at one point.
He did.
And that didn't land. Even though we know he's a way better rapper than Gilly, but that didn't land, and it was some other shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. To me, I know that he was getting that whole, you know what I mean, on the one track. Kick. What do you say? Kidnap your bae, get that how much you love your lady money. Whatever.
Yeah.
it is what it is. I'm over that, but it doesn't seem like he's like J. Cole. It just reminds me of somebody that has to come directly for a person. You know what I mean? Like that 7-minute drill was you know what I'm saying? It was mean. It was hurtful, and you could tell that was a spirit that's not him. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying. That was very spirit. Outside his character. It was very outside, and he understood once it came time to perform that there ain't no turning back now.
Right.
Once you go full forward with this, now that's a part of you. That's a part of your persona now.
Now, when he was dissing Kendrick and was being subliminal with it, now that was fire. That was fire. But it is what it is. All right, so let me adjust this music. Make sure we good for the next portion of the show. Turn it up to 100. Make sure everybody catch the vibe. Everybody catching the vibe. All right, shut that down real quick. All right, so we are ready to jump into the next portion of the show.
5 p.m. Eastern, tune into Sunday Dinner with your hosts, K. Rife and Jerry Brown.
You know what it is.
Drop bombs.
All right, I'm ready to get into it. I am ready to get into it. All right, so let me stop the share screen. I think I could have left that up there. It don't matter. I got to bring it back for Joe Love. Joe Love is in the building. Shout out to Joe Love.
What up, Joe Love?
All right. And I'm checking the comments to see if I'm getting any or not the comments, the email to see if I'm getting any new tracks. So far, Jerry, we got 8 tracks to play, right? We got 2. Yeah, we got 2 by Young Trimble. All right. And of course, we got 2 by Scarecrow. I'm waiting on my man's Don B. Mansfield, but he said he's driving. I'm assuming he's going to send me something, so I'm going to leave a spot for him. All right, so that'll be 9 songs total. So we got the winning video from the last 3 weeks. If he wins this week, it'll be 4 in a row. That'll be a total of, wait a minute. Didn't he win the $200 off of this song the first week?
He did. He did.
Wow. Yeah. Shout out to Scarecrow. What Scarecrow? One thing I ask, fam. When the legends pay you your winnings, fam, post them joints on Facebook, fam, so we can kind of advertise the situation. You know, don't put that shit in your pocket. What's wrong with this guy? Get your boy. Nah, but yeah, go ahead and share. You know what I'm saying? Spread the news. All right, but Scarecrow's winning video. I'm gonna have to do share screen for that. So it's called Hello Motherfucker. So y'all know what to do. Give it a good listen. Let me pull it up first. I don't think it's gonna play. Yeah. All right, so we in good shape. All right, so this is Hello Motherfucker by Scarecrow featuring Don B. Mansfield. Y'all know what to do. Give it a good listen of 1 through 10, and we're gonna let it fly, baby.
Don't come around here with your slick talk. Leave pissed off. I wanna walk like I'm Christoph. Big balls, die after saving the day. Quick draw. I just seen them get in the way. You haul, stay or pursue them and chase. You call. I'm down for whatever the weather. We move on. I'm here for support like a new draw. I at new dawn. I could prove wrong. Everybody with intention malicious. Laying them down, never found in the ditches. Let me get wicked, respect ain't a given. And fuck your opinion and who even asked you. Let me get past you. High as giraffe. Cool. I am a beast. I am an ass who everybody trying to let out the bag. I'm loose. I'm elevated. Hella hated, LMAO, watch me KO, instrumentals, the fact they don't make it coincidental, no inventing cause I disassembled, taking shots, yeah I'm dissing niggas, big homies out here twisting figures, out on the hunt for the missing figures, we ride in the dark, shit ain't a ride in the park, better to know before you start, niggas run up getting buck in the bar, lucky you ain't had to duck by the car, Aladdin shouldn't never fuck with your far, ready to die, yeah I'm ready for war, don't even call me the crow anymore, my government name, preface, you wanted to owe me. Well, hello, motherfucker, knew you would miss me. Beg you to diss me, you just a chicken. Fry him up crispy, give him his whippings. You wanted to owe me. Well, hello, motherfucker, here I stand. Try to transcend, but I'm just a man. If I can't win, then I'll scorch the land. You wanted to owe me. Well, hello, motherfucker, knew you would miss me. Beg you to diss me, you just a chicken. Fry him up crispy, give him his whippings. You wanted to owe me. Well, hello, motherfucker, here I stand. Try to transcend, but I'm just a man. If I can't win, then I'll scorch the land. You wanted to
Sorry, did I break your concentration? What? Compromise the cost of calculation. Conscious collaboration, ensemble. Notice I set my cruise to full throttle. From the bottom all the way to the top. Like outer space is the destination. No hesitation, it's what it's gonna be. No stopping from here on out, I promise. It's the D to the OMB. OMG, you can go with me and the whole damn team in the middle of the city in the OHIOTOD. No sleep, we can go for weeks with no cheat. Go to promo, no, we don't need it. Ask comp, we got go, you can't beat it. Believe me, you don't want no beef from a vegan. See me all over the streets of the field, but you want that smoke any day of the week. Hit me all over these beats and I'm killing the boy. It's no joke, man, it's no secret. We came to bring the heat real loud. You can hear it from down the street or across town. No doubt you know me, I don't hold out. I'm going overboard, I don't need a reason. I won't fold, no, I don't be creeping. I'm parked outside, I go off the deep end. You ain't about that life, better watch how you speaking. If you're only a warrior for the weekend, understand me, there is no equal. Got some beef, better go on and keep it. There's no way you're making it to the sequel. English motherfucker, do you speak it?
Wanted to owe me. Well, hello, motherfucker, knew you would miss me. Beg you to diss me, you just a chicken. Fry him up crispy, give him his whippings. You wanted to owe me. Well, hello, motherfucker, here I stand. Try to transcend, but I'm just a man. If I can't win, then I'll scorch the land. You wanted to owe me? Well, hello, motherfucker, knew you would miss me. Beg you to diss me, you just a chicken. Fry him up crispy, give him his whippings. You wanted to owe me. Well, hello, motherfucker, here I stand. Try to transcend, but I'm just a man. If I can't win, then I'll scorch the land. You wanted to owe me.
Oh, my bad, y'all. I forgot I had to turn my my amp off. Jerry Brown for the 4th week in a row, family. For the 4th week in a row, what you giving that one?
I'm a 9-piece this week.
All right, guys. No doubt. I'm that same 9 with you. I'm that same 9. All right. So let me see where we at in these comments. All right. Come on, y'all. We got 11 people watching. Y'all seen the video? Y'all give it a score 1 through 10. Let us know how y'all feel about this music. Give it a good 1 through 10. All right. So Shannon, my G, she said it's still a
Don DeMarco.
Don DeMarco.
No doubt. That's part of the reason why, you know what I'm saying, it be winning too, because it don't be getting that many votes in the beginning of the show. All right. Shizzy Blaze said that's a
Don DeMarco.
Don DeMarco.
No doubt. What'd you say, Shada? Shada said, LOL, man, we keep voting on it. No cap. Yeah, I'm not seeing all of the votes. Let me see. All right. Chris Linger. Shout out to Chris Linger in the building. He said that that's Don DeMarco 4 times now.
Don DeMarco.
It's hard. That's hard to beat. It's gonna be hard to beat. All right. Malika, she said that is a 9 for the deer in the back. No doubt. All right, Young Shada said that's a smooth 9 piece. Brown where's the Don DeMarco at? She said, "Where's
Don DeMarco? Don DeMarco, my fault. I was looking at some on my phone.
No doubt. I'm gonna let that one be my star comment. We're gonna get into the next track. I'm gonna let that one calculate in the background. We got your boy Young Tremble up. Let me find the good brother Young Tremble real quick. All right. So Tremble got a track called Blowdown. So y'all know what to do. Give it a good listen, a good 1 through 10, and we're gonna let it fly, baby.
Grab some marijuana, bud, and break it down. Grab the gram, grab the eighth, or you could grab the whole pound. I'm smoking anything today that's around, but it's always gonna be loud when we smoking at my house. You know I'm feeling good, as I should, cause I just smoked a joint, getting straight to the point. Baby, you know what? I got another rolled up. It's a blunt. You can smoke it with me if you want. And to tell you the truth, this ain't about smoking, it's about me and you. When I'm with you, I don't feel good. And if we got pot, you know what we gon' do. Blow down. I just wanna blow down all that I can. We gonna smoke away, chill out, cause we gonna smoke the whole ounce. Blow down. I just wanna blow down. I'm so high. Yeah, I know. Good way. Blow down. Yeah.
Daylight, slow down. I'm like, fuck you talking about, I'm finna smoke now. Blow down. They could smell this gas through the whole town. Man, I'm so high, in here with the low eyes. Riding out in traffic, cruise control, this a slow ride. Nigga, this a low ride, come with me, this a long ride. If you don't want the smoke up in your face, then get your own ride. I'm smoking hybrids, can barely lift my eyelids. I'm higher than the pilots, smoking like the kids in college. Have you ever smoked a Jeter? Mix that shit up with sativa. Man, that shit'll have you sleeping, turn a nigga to a dreamer. I'm at the smokehouse, me and gang rolling up now, about to blow down. You can roll a wood, stuff a cone, roll a swish or bring a bomb. It don't matter, cause we about to blow down. I just wanna blow down all that I can. We're gonna smoke away, chill out, cause we gonna smoke the whole ounce. Blow down. I just wanna blow down. I'm so high. Yeah, I know. Good way. Blow down.
All right, blow down. I like that. Jerry Brown, what was your take on that one, fam? What was your take?
Man, I said it once, I say it again. I guarantee him and Monty have so much goddamn fun in the studio.
They have.
I bet they studio sessions just be silly and funner than a motherfucker, man.
For sure.
No, I'm gonna go. I'm 7 in a biscuit with that.
All right, I got you. I like that. I like how that felt. You know what I mean? And then I like the fact that even though they wasn't keeping it traditional and they just went with the flow of it, you know what I mean? It reminded me of A Need for the Weed, you know what I mean? The devious shit. I liked it. And then they were making some good points. One thing I always hated though, bro. I'm a 9-piece with it, matter of fact. I'm a 9-piece. But one thing I always hated though, Brown, was that phrase "blow down" catching on and being a part of slang. You know what I mean? Cause I always want to be like, wait, pause, what you mean? The nigga be like, yeah, the nigga blew down on you. The nigga blew down. Well, wait, pause. You know what I mean? When motherfucker pop up, you know what I mean? They call it blue down. I'm nah. Hey, y'all go ahead with that. But no. I thought that slang had passed, but apparently it's still here. But shout out to Young Trimble and X Money.
But I don't think they were using it in the way that you're talking about.
No, I know, but just that whole conversation of blow down, yeah, it just brought it back to my head when I was like, oh, because I had a cousin, you know what I mean? We all got smokers in our family, I think. But whenever, you know what I mean, whenever he loans you something, you know what I mean, this nigga will blow down on you at the gas station, at the motherfucking mailbox. It is what it is. But it is. Let me go ahead and get to these comments, man. That's just that pause on that whole.
Well, see, I never played the pause game. That's probably why it never bothered me.
Yeah, nah, I don't. It just feel weird. All right, Shannon, she said that's an 8-piece. Scarecrow gave it a smooth 8-piece. Right. Shizzy Blaze said that's a 9-piece. Oh, my bad. What'd you say, Chris? Chris said that had a feel good vibe. I was digging it. Gonna have to give it 8 and a biscuit. Yeah, for sure. All right, Shada with the 8-piece. And Don B with the 7 and the biscuit. No doubt. We're gonna let that one be the star comment. See who we got up next. We got the good brother Joe Love up next. Shout out to Joe Love. All right, he got a song called Pimp. I believe it's called Pimp. Pimp OH 10 player. All right. So y'all know. Let me check and yeah, y'all up there. Y'all know what to do. Give it a good listen, a good 1 through 10, and we're gonna let it fly, baby.
Yeah, we out here. We get it. Yeah. Pimps up, huh? Goes down. Hey. Yeah. What? Tell them. I'm getting this money, all as I can see. Come from a real P.I.M.P. Obvious, you should be able to see. Come from a real P.I.M.P. They say they killers, but killers are everywhere. I know I'm going to heaven, cause I'm going through hell. I'm getting to this money, I'm got a lucky spare. I can hustle water out of dry well. Real G's, 12 years without telling. Now I'm back on top, niggas a hella feeling. Used to be my homie, fuck him, now he jealous. Damn, fuck a misdemeanor, catching felons. Pull up in the cat, mayonnaise, mustard, grenade, paint. She a Christian, but she ain't a saint. They call me Mr. Love when I walk in the bank. I'm bringing you a Sunday service like I'm TJJ. Don't be stingy when the time to pass the plate. When God made me, he didn't make no mistake. I'm ducking you, prosecuting in your face. We play in the ocean, we don't play with no lakes. The ops try to hustle like me, but he ain't got no weight. Pippin' from Ohio all the way to the LA. I've been getting money ever since Ryan DMC rocked this way. She said she'll cool it. Every city got a L Street. You can use it, just don't abuse it. A pimp like me will come around, you gon' lose it. Let me know you tryna flip. I got my poker face on, bring the chip. I bet the things in your car door like tip. Never ran from a lick, caught the ops slipping. Came up with my first brick, been up ever since. Always looking on my back, cause I know a payback is a bitch. She down with OPP, she thought it was Trent. I looked in the sky, the world mine like I'm blimp. I'd rather get the money and be on some laid back shit. Maybe get this trap money, fuck a Illuminati. Lottie-dot, she like the party. You got the money, yeah, she for everybody. Fuck with no drunk bitches, she drunk too much Bacardi. She called the man, he started acting retarded. Crew so deep, we mauled him. He walked into the club, came out crawling. Straight out of prison, catch another felony. His coat so strong, make their nose bleed. Money up, now the crew acting brand new. Fuck it, I do it on my own, nigga, fuck a crew. I'm riding the hood, scrap on my lap. He saying like my rap. Here's a girl did. She say on my dick, she like my ab lids. I come from a real pimp. They call me the pimpin' kid. I'm a big shark in the water eating little fishes. They say if the feds watch, they know I'm my boss. I beat the state 3 times, no losses. They say I'm a villain in the hood, betray me as a monster. I'm just checking on my patient, they need their doctor. I begin every 6/16, chasing the dollar in American dream. You know I'm getting the ends if you see me on the block. I'm back in the kitchen, cocaine, baking soda, turn to rock. My neighbors complaining about the odor, but they can't do nothing cause I'm the owner. Getting this money, all I can see. Come from a real P-I-M-P. Obvious, you should be able to see. Come from a real P-I-M-P.
All right. Joe Love. Oh, my bad. I gotta stop it. I gotta.
Put the headphones on. Turn the motherfucking shit up a little bit.
All right. That was that. Jerry Brown, go ahead. Give me your take on that one. Give me your take on that.
That is by far my favorite Joe Love track.
For sure.
By far my favorite Joe Love track.
For sure.
Shit. I'm 8 3/4 with that, son.
All right, gotcha.
That is by far my favorite Joe Love track I have heard.
For sure. I wish he would have. I wish he would have gave that hook more room to breathe. You know what I mean? In between that long verse he had and that second time around. But damn, man, I was like, yeah, he was saying some shit. You know what I mean? I think he just rapped a little bit too much at the end. You know what I mean? And ran out of shit to say. But man, I don't know, man. If he would have structured that one just a little bit better, that's definitely up there. That's definitely up there. That's straight up fire though. That was straight fire. I'm with you with the 8 3/4.
I don't know if it was straight fire, guys. It was better if it was him.
Scarecrow, you live. We hear you.
Oh well.
I see you put your quote in there. I see you put your quote in there. Yeah, you know what I mean, go ahead and talk about it. What's good?
I mean, I agree with Jerry Brown. That was definitely the best Joe Love I've ever heard, lyrically, and he was on tempo, on beat the whole time. I even felt like the recording quality was maybe a little bit better this time.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
But I stand behind what I gave it.
You gave it that 7-piece. I got you.
What was different?
What you heard about me, but I'm
did somebody help him?
P-I-M-P.
Ken, did one of y'all help him with that mix?
Hell no, we didn't know he was even submitting that right there. But that was one of the dopest beats. Of course, he has a dope ear for beats. You know what I mean? I don't know what you heard about me, but I'm gonna give it out of me. That was that 50 Cent hook though, but you know what I mean? That definitely rolled to that West Coast beat. But matter of fact, 50 in all the good accounts was rapping to Dr. Dre's beat. So you know what I mean? We get it. That was fire though. That was fire. I'm definitely gonna listen to that one when we get out of here though. Definitely gonna listen to that one again. All right, so let me see what they're talking about in the comments. Young Shotta said, "Okay, Joe." Yeah, I mean, 8 in a biscuit. For sure. Shannon My G said 8 in a biscuit. No doubt. Said put me in the mind set of some old 50 Cent. No doubt. That's what I was talking about. He gave it that smooth Nina. He gave it that Nina piece. All right. Don B, talk about it a little bit. I got your score up here.
Yeah, no, I like that. I like that beat. We was listening to it in the whip.
You can't hear you.
I'll say he sent it to me the other day on Messenger. But yeah, I like that beat, and I feel like that was the
the best flow that I've heard out of Joe Love.
Mm-hmm. And you gave it a smooth 8-piece. No doubt. I agree with Jerry too. I think we all felt the same thing. All right, I'm gonna let that be my star comment. Let me see who we got up. After Joe Love, we got Brandon Trippin' Smith. All right. So Brandon T. Smith, he got a song called ISO. So y'all know what to do. Give it a good listen. Give it a 1 through 10. Won't let me be.
Son of a I feel like I'm finally scratching the surface. I was alienated from all of you earthlings. Now I felt like an actual person with the past still constantly lurking. Exact opposite of perfect. Constantly searching for a positive purpose. Lately I just got the feeling I'ma end up like Robin Williams. In this life I don't know what I'm supposed to find, but it won't suffice to roll the dice in this poltergeist. So will it? Should I grab it by the horns and kill it? Go so hard even the whores will feel it. Should I just stop and abort the mission when I can't even get the mortician at the morgue to visit? It would take money, Mike, and the man award, the horse to pimp it, coil award, the American divorce to pimp it, the source to witness me torture Porsche while grinning, envision a new gimmick while my core supports in prison. Oh shoot, that's only enough loot to distract me for about 40 minutes. Something in life gotta mean more than this thing. Hey, somebody get your boy, he's tripping. Enjoying witnesses, they deploy the crickets. Probably isn't a poor decision to just get void and distant. ISO. Gotta isolate from hate on a day-to-day. ISO. I'm so ISO. Gotta concentrate on plays to make. ISO. Gotta isolate from hate on a day-to-day. ISO. Gotta isolate from hate, okay?
They say you be alone at the top. I need the proof, cause I feel the same at the bottom. I hop in the booth, I'm knocking it loose. Listen to me slaughtering the beat I produce. Believe me, I got the juice. It comes from deep in my roots. Bet I don't take off my boots until I know for sure the work is done. It's time to grab the check, go ahead and give me the loot. With that being said, you couldn't walk a mile in my shoes. You don't rock with me, it's cool, but I'm still dropping the truth. I don't live on social media, I'll leave it to you. I'm really trying to get this paper, I don't care about the views. I stay to myself, I enjoy the isolation. You only hate me cause you got nothing to do. Me, if I don't get an ovation, it's back to the basics. I won't stop to hit the brakes, you must have me confused. See, I strive to be the greatest, not just in my own mind, but the entire state. There ain't no way I can lose.
ISO. Gotta isolate from hate on a day-to-day. ISO. I'm so ISO. Gotta concentrate on plays to make. ISO. Gotta isolate from hate on a day-to-day. ISO. Gotta isolate from hate, okay?
Brandon Trippin' Smith, Jerry Brown, you go ahead and go in on that one, fam. What was your take?
No, I fucked with that. I'll be honest, I didn't care for the hook that much. I seen what he was trying to do with the ISO isolate. It sounded like it was off how he laid it down. That was but who was that? Who's that? Was that Don B? Was that you? On the second one? Yeah, you killed it. Yeah.
Hey, Jerry Brown, that was me on the beat too.
Yeah.
Was it?
Glass of water.
Yeah, man. I felt everything, but I didn't really quite click with his hook, but everything else I loved about it. I'm I made Nabisco with that joint because I felt everything, but I just didn't like even the hook was the right. It was the right hook. It was just how he went about saying it, but it was cool though.
Mm. Okay. All right. Scarecrow. What's your take on that one, fam?
Hmm. Well,
I know that's your boy, but you can keep it a buck though.
No, I'm gonna keep it a buck. That's why he's my boy, because I can keep it a buck. I don't like that he doesn't rap on beat. I don't like. I feel like. How do I want to say this? If his bars were punched up a little bit as far as like syllable counts were concerned, then he wouldn't be so off beat, and he'd probably be really dope because he doesn't say not dope shit. He just you can't. By the time you catch up with what bro says, he said 6 other things. Now, I will say that Don B beat obviously killed, the Don B verse killed. But as far as the hook in that first verse, I wasn't feeling it. I'm gonna give it a 6 and a biscuit.
Got you. All right, Don B. Even though you was on the song, you know what I mean, what was you feeling about that? What's your take
I
on it?
felt the beat, you know what I'm saying? I felt like whoever made that beat, it was real dope.
Nigga, shut your ass up.
I really like that beat, and I let him hear a bunch of beats. You know what I'm saying? He actually, as soon as I started making beats, he came over here with cash. Like, I'm trying to buy beats from you, and I was like, "Bet, I got you." And so we sat down and listened to a whole bunch of beats. He picked that one. Like, he hit me back like a week later. He was like, "You trying to jump on this with me?" I was like, "Yeah, I got you." You know what I mean? Like, it took me a little while to get it together because his verse was so long that it stretched over the beat, and I had to go back and like restructure the beat to fit his verse. But once I got, you know what I'm saying, once I got it to fit, I sent it back to him. He was like, "Oh, okay, I see what you're doing." And I was like, "Yeah." I was like,
"Yeah."
So I had my verse done, but it just didn't fit, and then I had to restructure everything. I got it to work, and yeah, I mean, I like the song. I listened to it. You know what I'm saying?
What's your 1 through 10? What you giving
I
it?
give it an 8 piece.
All right, I got you. Now, I'm mad at you, Don B. I'm mad at you. You heard him spit that bullshit, nigga, and you didn't say nothing. Nah, I'm gonna be for real though. I ain't trying to be mean or nothing. I'm not gonna be that guy. But I'm gonna be brutally honest though. That shit pissed me off like that karate shit did. You know what I mean? That verse that he spit on that karate shit was no, that whole karate song was crazy. Was crazy. But anyways, you were right there with him. And at no point did you tell this guy that this ain't it. Like Jerry was telling us to go around the corner to Joe Love house and sit down with him and tell him, you know what I mean? Let me mix your stuff, or that ain't on time or whatever. You sitting right there with this guy, and
I wasn't there with him when he recorded it. He sent it to me later, and by the time I got to doing whatever I was doing, and I told him to send me his vocals and everything, he his equipment had failed or whatever. He couldn't get me the stems, so I couldn't work on it. Like I saw it, and I knew where I could move the stuff to make it fit, but he couldn't get the stems to me. So that is what it is.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that. I am not a fan of that song right there. I'm not trying to be that guy, but I'm gonna be for real with you. Brandon, if you listening, fam, if you listening, don't take the easy way out. You know what I mean? When it comes, I understand you being an individual and you wanting your own style and your own sound, but that shit got to land, fam. If it's not landing, and then that's not it though. You know what I mean? You got to keep plugging. You got to keep plugging at it. Like, to be for real, I will record a song, and I experiment with music a whole lot. You know what I mean? I do a whole lot of different stuff with it, and I'll sit on it. I'll sit on my music. You know what I'm saying? And then I'll fix some shit and fix some time, and I'll fix it before I let anybody hear it. You know what I mean? If you're satisfied with letting people hear what you did and thinking that's magic, family, we got some adjusting to do. We got some adjusting. That ain't it. That was not it. But
we've heard him freestyle. Like we've heard like his freestyle is like his freestyle game. Like his wordplay is crazy. It's just his delivery that he needs to work.
No, I've heard some dope songs from Brandon. Yeah. Don't get me wrong. I've heard some dope songs from Brandon. I'm not wrapping him up as this song represents his total work or whatever. But I'm saying this song, for you to like believe that this was good enough to let everybody hear it. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know how to gauge it, because maybe that's what he's going for. If he's going for that, I'm just not a fan of it. You know what I mean? And maybe he has an audience for it, but I'm a 6-piece with that.
Ken, what I think it probably most of all is it didn't sound like he made any attempt to adjust to that tempo. Like he didn't.
But according to Don B, he the one that asked for the beat, though.
I get that. That's not the part I'm saying. What I'm saying is, it didn't. Even with that being said, it didn't sound like he made any adjustment for that beat.
I feel you.
All right, and that's why it probably wasn't landing, because shit, if something is outside of your comfort zone or your pocket, then you got to adjust to some extent to make it work.
Yeah, man. But be honest though, Jerry Brown, if Brandon came up with us back in the day, what you think would have happened to Brandon?
I mean, come on, man.
What do you think would have happened?
Nothing would have happened. I mean, what you mean? He'd have rapped, he'd have made his music. I mean, that was a different time back then.
We had gatekeepers back in the day, and you accused me of being a bully back then. So imagine.
Oh, you absolutely were. You 100% were. You were one of the gatekeepers.
Imagine what would have happened. No, for real, because we did. We shut shit that we thought was like, that wasn't gonna fly. I don't know. I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna let another song just take me out of this mood. I'm still thinking of fucking karate right now. I'm still thinking karate. With the bars. Don B was definitely a glass of water, like y'all said on the one song. He was definitely a fresh glass of water on that bad boy, and the beat was dope. It is what it is. All right, so let me see what they're talking about. Shannon My G gave it. What'd you say, Don B?
I don't know. He's walking away. Can't hear him.
Oh, all right. It's all good. All right. Shannon gave it 8 1/4. All right. Chris, he said Don B brings this one up to an 8. No doubt. Young Shotta said that's a smooth 7-piece. Chris said I agree with Scarecrow. Yeah, I agree with Scarecrow too. You know what I mean? Shout out to Vin Curry in the building.
What up, Vin Curry?
For sure. All right, so let me see. We got Hop the Strength up next. Shout out to Hop. For sure. All right, so Hop has a song called Hip Hop 101. So y'all know what to do. Give it a good listen. A 1 through 10, and we're gonna let it fly, baby.
You just enrolled in Hip Hop 101 Masterclass Edition. Admission holds a lifetime fee. Understand that. We're holding all-day classes, no rest breaks or hallway passes, and the paddling is always tragic. It's all, man. Hip Hop 101.
Yeah. You gotta know how to listen to hip-hop before you even think about spitting some hip-hop. Make sure you're ready and built to do hip-hop. Once you start, don't stop till you get to the tip top. First, it's best to have flow and rhythm with a message. It's a culture way of living, so education keeps your leverage always sharp in your art. Daily to perfection, make it your own protected. Never know who's gonna test it. Develop the ability to turn nothing into something that's God work. Be the second coming up and running. Show passion through your lyrics. Stay true to your origin. Don't change when the fame and the money starts pouring in. Hip-hop's a marathon, not a sprint. Many careers done of those who follow trends and got in quick. Remember, nothing sells music like music. It's serious. Think hard on how the truest might do it. If the game won't let you in, make them pay. Play this again, find the subliminal tactics and pave a way. Or study us, do what they've never did before. Come out of nowhere with a classic and start a band war. You gotta know how to listen to hip-hop before you even think about spitting some hip-hop. Make sure you're ready and built to do hip-hop. Once you start, don't stop till you get to the tip-top. You gotta know how to listen to hip-hop before you even think about spitting some hip-hop. Make sure you're ready and built to do hip-hop. Once you start, don't stop till you get to the tip-top.
Got you letting out all the hammer on these niggas. All of it. There was a notebook and a pen, some hope and a lot of hand, a dose and a mental scope just to show where it all begins. Before the district was born, I just envisioned a storm, head filling up with words like shit, I'm just getting warm. Might cipher the whole outfit, let loose till nothing's there. You either match velocity or lead a booth running scared. And if you ain't come prepared, thinking it's something spare, with 16 in a missile, a sound piece that's official, you get bodied in the landslide from a body that can't die. The heartbeat of the music and a full body to chastise. The legends put a cloud up with the phrases they round up. A web full of science you niggas can't mumble out of. Wet as fuck bathing in some musical notes. Hear it repeated in the streets and ask them who do they quote. You get the picture? The chaos this infusion provokes. When your tongue is an automatic and
you gotta know how to
scopes.
listen to hip-hop before you even think about spitting some hip-hop. Make sure you're ready and built to do hip-hop. Once you start, don't stop till you get to the tip-top. You gotta know how to listen to hip-hop before you even think about spitting some hip-hop. Make sure you're ready and built to do hip-hop. Once you start, don't stop till you get to the tip-top.
Yeah. We'll get back, relax it up. Yeah, come on. Yo, I came to kick you with your camp. I see you still a bunch of haters though. Heard you do your thing, but I wonder what you debating on. Transcendent time, he can't be blazing on tracks. So this is devious stance and he's ready to cap. It's the savagery. First I wanna thank you all for having me. Before I start to cap, I want every rapper to have a seat. You still standing, so that points to the clarity. Even the freestyle, you want no parts of this charity. Heard the legends, the stories about the rife and the flex mode. Pen paper, the text notes, the keg when it explodes, putting lives in debt. Yeah, I like some respect, so grimy, you never try me in a nice little check though. Heads roll like a nigga letting go on the treadmill. Grab a mic like this is in sight, aim for a dead kill. Watch you haters struggle with bars that came easy. Can't leave your rappers alone, you lames need me. Jerry Brown. Go ahead and go in on that one. I got a story to tell about that song.
Where did that beat come from?
No, that's the reason why we scrapped that song. We don't have paperwork for it, so we scrapped it.
Well, I never knew. I never knew where the beat came from.
Yeah, I don't know where that beat came from neither. But yeah. Go ahead. What's your take on that?
I mean, I liked it. I wasn't. I remember when I first heard that beat. I wasn't that big on that beat. I struggled to write to that beat. It was something about how the drums was dropping, but
you killed it though. You murdered it.
Yeah, I like the song. That was for when we was doing the Legends project, right?
Yeah, well, that's when we first started. Matter of fact, you the reason why we are called the Legends. When you spit what you spit in that song right there is where we came up with the name Legends. When you said the Legends
Yeah,
put a cloud up, so that's after that. Then I named the whole situation the Legends.
Yeah,
But it was
I never was a big fan of that beat though.
Salute,
But
fans.
I
Salute, King.
I'll go 8 and a biscuit on it.
All right, Scarecrow, what was your take on that one, fam?
I mean, I'm a big fan of all three of y'all. I'm not even going to overtalk it. I'm going to give it a 9 3/4.
All right, Don
Yeah,
B, what was your take?
y'all stacking the deck. That's a 9 and a biscuit.
Got you. All right. So
Did you get the beat? You got the beat offline? Is that what you're saying? It's like on a beat pack or something?
No, Hassan got me that beat. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
I didn't particularly like that beat either. And matter of fact, I freestyled my whole situation, and then I ended up rewriting it. Later, you know what I mean, and putting it on that Infinite Ammo song. But yeah, that was for me. It was a stand at the mic, think of some shit, record it. You know what I mean? Pause. You know what I mean? Think of some shit, record it. It was that type of situation. I really didn't really know how to approach that beat. And then to be following you, I don't like following you, nigga. I'm gonna tell you the truth. I hate that shit. But not only regardless of that though, I forgot I sent Hassan this song. You know what I mean? If I'd have known this was this song, I would have sent the song the other. No, there was a song. No. It was this song that I mixed better. I had mixed it better, and then I actually came back and I spit my verse for real, and it was a way better rendition of what we just heard. And if I would have knew that this is what he was sending, I would have played that one instead. But it is what it is. Me, I'm not a fan of it. Not this version of it, at least. But I appreciate it though. I appreciate it. I'm gonna say it's smooth. I'm gonna say a 7 in the biscuit.
You just gave me a topic for next week. I can't believe I didn't remember this topic to put that in them slides.
You just gave me a fucking heart attack.
No,
I do.
That's a 7 and a biscuit for you.
That's a 7 and a biscuit. Yeah, that's
a better version of it. You said that version.
Yeah, I gotta no. If I was to play the other version of that song, because I think when I left the studio, no, what had happened was it was an issue with me being able to get brown stems, and what had happened was I had to do some crazy dumb shit where I had to take like the whole song and stop like the original song and play the song that had Jerry's verse in it, and then stop it at the end of it and then play the regular song on some crazy, like, it was just stupid. It was just real stupid.
No, what it was two hard-headed individuals wasn't getting along at the time.
But later I was able at the same time I was asking this nigga for your stems because that's what he signed up to do. And then he ain't want to play. So it is what it is. Nah. I didn't know that was the version he was gonna send. So yeah, that's a 7. That's a 7 and a biscuit. But the other version of it is way better. It's way better, I think. And if I would have, like, sometimes I should peek at some of y'all songs so I know what's coming. You know what I mean? But I don't. I like to play shit live on the show. It is what it is. Let's get to the comments and see what's going on. Alrighty.
You got my sub Ken, right?
Say what?
So
I got your sub. Let me check. Oh yeah, I got something new from Don B, that nigga.
Yes, sir.
I got you. That nigga. All right. So let me see what they're talking about in the comments. Shannon Manji says, I like it, but the hook sounds flat to me. I give it 7 3/4. Oh yeah, and that was the other part. Like the hook of it. You know what I mean? What none of that shit mixed down. None of it. I just gave it to Hop because he wanted to listen to it. He wanted to listen to it when he left the studio. So I didn't know he was gonna submit it, but I got it. But I do love the fact that it happened because Jerry Brown basically gave us the name of the podcast. First of all, Jerry Brown came up with the podcast at Marshall's barbecue.
No,
you came up with the idea for the podcast, and he's like, nigga, you said, man, it'd be dope if we had a podcast where we just sit up and talk about hip hop, and we call that shit Sunday Dinner. And that was you. Yeah. And Hassan was right there. I put the legs.
Your memory is so distorted, son. No way.
Nigga, I put the legs to it.
And you said, man, let's say Sunday Dinner.
Jared,
and
Jared, you cannot say.
Let me say this. When we was in that garage and you said, man, let's do Sunday Dinner. And I didn't know what the fuck you
No, I did not. I didn't know. I did not say Sunday Dinner.
I could tell you if Gats was on this podcast, I would ask Gats because I told Gats, I said, I know this nigga don't think I'm driving all the way down to Mansfield every Sunday just to have dinner and talk some other fucking
that was way later. That was way later.
I didn't know what the fuck you was talking about. Jerry, I had no idea you was talking about. I'm just telling you, son.
That was way later. Hop even told you. Hop even Hop is an eyewitness. He was right there when you said that shit. Hop was an eyewitness. Only thing I did was I just put legs to the shit, and I just took your idea and I ran with it. You spit that in the driveway and in the garage or whatever, and then you said in this song the legends put a cloud up, and then we've been the legends ever since you said that. So nigga, this is yo think tank family, and I appreciate it. Shout out to Jerry Brown. No doubt. All right, so let's get back to it. All right, Chris, he said, I liked it. It's a solid 9. All right. Shada said that is a
Down DeMarco, Shada.
No, for real though. That reminds me of that one movie I was watching, The Addams Family. When they was at that damn they was at the camp. They was out camping, the Boy Scouts or whatever. And the dude got on the mic and said, y'all like the food? Said they was like, yeah, it's good. Said you should have tasted Thursday when they cooked it. Yeah, you like the song? You should have tasted it after we mixed it down. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. All right, so let's get to it. Who we got up next? We got Young Trimble's second song up next. Shout out to Young Trimble. All right. So Young Trimble got a song called Aphrodite. All right, Aphrodite. So y'all know what to do. Give it a good listen, a 1 through 10, and we're gonna let it fly, baby.
Yo. It's Young Trimble, ladies and gentlemen. I got a little story for y'all. I said fuck the laws, I ain't listen to most of them. Unless it's of attraction. She my Aphrodite. Check me out. Yeah, we got here by these laws of attraction. I walk up in the scene, these dudes subtracting. Baby girl so fine, you know that I'm macking. I said, baby, you know what? I know I'm what you're lacking. Kiss up on her face, play with her hair while she's napping. Eat that pussy up and now my fucking lips smacking. She made a mess, and yeah, my face is a napkin. Lick the plate clean, yeah, she know just what I mean. Yeah, we bout to make a movie, and we going scene for scene. And we party like the 90s, baby, Pimpin' Charlie Sheen. Yeah, shawty really like me, so fucking fine. I think she is my Aphrodite. Yeah, I'm about to break it down. I ain't tryna flex, but you always hit my line when you want some sex. I got more game, baby, and he got less. That's alright, I'm about to put Lil Shorty's ass down the wrist. Like, which one is next? Lil mama move it best. Yeah, she might spend my whole check. Yeah,
she might get me to spend my whole life with her. Yeah, you know that I just might make a wife with her. Yeah, you know that I just had to go down that road. Tip a toe, yeah, you know that I'ma make it go. Like every moment in my life I had to make it special. I'ma be that motherfucker that goes top level. You know that I could never level down, I level up. Yeah, you know what's in my cup, it runneth over. All these motherfuckers, yeah, they 4-leaf clovers. Luck is in the play, but you know that I'm in this over and over. Doing this in the studio, you know I'll never stop. I just had to hit it, I was broke. I was trying to make a name, I was trying to do it on my own. So I had to find a way and fetch it, get it out my soul. Yeah, I got a group around me and it's to the top. Yeah, you know that we ain't ever gonna motherfucking stop, bitch. Yeah, so don't you get it twisted. We on a fucking mission, something different, diamonds glisten. In our dreams, we gon' see it all coming true. Fuck you gon' do, you know that we come with the whole crew. And we fully outfitted, you know we with it. You know that we never stop and you know that we gotta get it. We counting dividends, all of these fucking chickens, they running they fucking mouths. You know what we gotta do. I gotta make my whole actions be the whole truth. I gotta back it on what I spit in the booth. This shit ain't fantasy, this shit is my reality. So I gotta start thinking about what they think about after me.
Yeah, we got here by these laws of attraction. I walk up in the scene, these dudes subtracting. Baby girl so fine, you know that I'm macking. I said, baby, you know what? I know I'm what you're lacking. Kiss up on her face, play with her hair while she's napping. Eat that pussy up and now my fucking lips smacking. She made a mess, and yeah, my face is the napkin. Lick the plate clean, yeah, she know just what I mean. Yeah, we bout to make a movie, and we going scene for scene. And we party like the 90s, baby, pimpin' Charlie Sheen, Yeah, shawty really like me, so fucking fine. I think she is my Aphrodite.
All right. Jerry Brown, what was your take on that Aphrodite?
Man, I really fucking like that joint, son. And it was very fucking well put together. I think Trimble, what Trimble did was more fitting for what they were trying to do in that song. Not to say the second verse, there wasn't nothing wrong with it. I just don't think it matched as well as Trimble's.
Mm-hmm.
But I really fucking like that joint. That might be one of my favorite Trimble joints. Yeah, man, I think I'm a 9-piece with that joint.
Gotcha. All right, Scarecrow, what's your take, fam?
Man, that beat was just so smooth the whole time. I mean,
it really was, though.
Great, that beat, great beat selection, Trimble. I mean, really. The song itself, I liked. I thought he had some really good bars in there. He hit some really good flows. I thought the second verse kind of stood out, actually, Jerry, to be honest with you. But I'm going to give it the same 9, though. I liked it.
Mm-hmm. Don B. Mansfield, the old Scores 2 legend. The Scores battle legend. You know what I mean? I remember you now, fam. I remember you now. But go ahead, fam. What's your take on that?
Back in the day, boy. I wish we can go back to them days, Ken.
Man. I gotta recover the tapes. For that.
But yeah, I'm a 9-piece with that as well, because I thought that beat was crazy. They wrote that beat real nice. That was something I could listen to on repeat, honestly.
Got you. I got you. Yeah, I liked it. It was smooth. You know what I mean? It was definitely a vibe setter. You know what I'm saying? The Aphrodite, when I think about the conversation that he was having, to me sounds a little inexperienced. You know what I mean? But it sounds like you deal with a lot of thoughts. That's what it sounds like. You deal with a lot of thoughts. But the way that he painted that picture was dope as fuck. I'm with y'all with that 9-piece though, for real.
Hey Ken, let me ask you, when like these last two joints that Trimble submitted today, are they titled as solo joints, or is this like a project him and Monty is working on? How's the song titled? Is it titled?
I think it's titled the exact same way, like when Don B submits a song and it has Scarecrow on it, and when Scarecrow submits a song and it has Don B on it. I think it's just the same.
I got you.
I'm just giving it to whoever submitted it, you know. So, hey, that's that. All right, let me see what they're talking about in the comments. We only got 2 comments. Come on, y'all. Come on, win. It's way more than that. Watching the show right now. I can see how many people watching. Y'all give me some numbers on this song right there. All right. So Chris said that is a 9. The beat was solid as F. See, that makes me think like some people watching, but they watching because they trying to spy on your boy.
They lurking.
You know what I mean?
They lurking.
You know what I mean? They want to see if Ken Rife puts a beer
doing
to
like
his
this,
mouth.
doing like this.
You know what I mean? After he just got done cussing their asses out on the Sabbath. They want to see it. They want to see some they want to see some contradiction. You know what I mean? It is what it is. All right, so Shannon Mark G gave it 8 3/4. And that's crazy because, you know what I mean, never mind, I ain't gonna get into that. I'm not finna get into no Bible stuff right now, but I will make a point. I will make a point later. I'll let that be my star comment then, and we'll get to the next song. Next song is by Young Shout. Shout out to Young Shout. All right, so Young Shotta has a song called What You Looking For featuring Don Cartel. So y'all know what to do. Give it a good listen of 1 through 10 and we're going to let it fly, baby.
Tell me what you looking for. I got everything you need and more. Let me show you what's in store. Yeah. Tell me what you looking for. I got everything you need and more. Let me show you what's in store. Yeah, yeah. Girl, come over here and roll with me. I'll stand with you. I'll be that man for you. I got plans for you. She tell me I reminded somebody she used to know. Girl, fuck that nigga. I'm that nigga you'll be proud to know. I see she giving me that eye, girl, what you smiling for? She get the biting on that lip, that's when it's time to go. It's late night while we cruising on a Friday. Whenever she gets some free time, she coming my way. I'm trying to please you. I'm trying to treat you. You like my weed, you ease my mind, I really need you. Wanna show you love in all the ways that you ain't never had. Always keep that smile up on your face, don't wanna see you mad. Tell me what you looking for, everything you need and more. Time is of the essence for my love, we been here before. Show you love, you show me love. I know what's up, she know what's up, we can't get enough.
Yeah. So tell me what you looking for. Tryna find another, baby. You ain't gotta look no more, cause it ain't nobody like me. Tell me if I'm lying. Baby, me and you, we both know. Love the way your body looking, girl, you know you pressure. Eggs mark the spot between them thighs, I found my treasure. You got my heart doing backflips. I can't get enough, I need you glued down to my mattress. And you on fire like some matches, I ain't even capping. I need a dime, you the plug, ain't no need for trapping. Baby, you the one for me, and I'm the one for you. 20/20 vision, clear to see, just get comfortable. You got my back, I got your back, yeah, it's clearly love. I just wanna know that if you down so I can lift you up, I would never hurt you, that you something special. I just need a second of your time. Give me like an hour, baby, I could blow your mind. If you think I'm lying, hit my line and I'm outside. Make it last forever, keep sweat, let's wine and dine. I give you a watch to let you know that I take my time. Run your bath water, wash your back, girl, the pleasure's mine. I would go to war for you just to see you happy, show you what's in store for you. So girl, let's make it happen. I don't trust nobody, but somehow I trust in you. Just tell me what you looking for, it's up to you. Just know I'm always down for whatever we gon' do, just let me know. Yeah, cause you can have it all. Girl, it's your world, girl, it's your world. Tell me what you looking for.
Tell me what you looking for. I got everything you need and more. Let me show you what's in store. Yeah, yeah. Tell me what you looking for. I got everything you need and more. Let me show you what's in store. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. That was fire right there. That was fire right there. I love when I hear a Don Cartel and Shada, you know what I mean, collab, man. They work really good together. They work really good together. Jerry Brown, go ahead and give me your take on that one, fam.
No, that's just what I was gonna say. I'm 9 in the biscuit with that. They come very extremely well together. They got it down to a T, son.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. What did you say it was, Jerry?
9 in the biscuit.
All right, got you. All right, I forgot to deal with my situations over here, but we there now. You said 9 in the biscuit. Scarecrow, what was your take on that one, fam?
Yeah, I really liked that. That Don Cartel verse I thought was dope. I thought he really hit the nail on the head with that verse. And the Shada verse was good too. The Don Cartel verse did stand out for me. I'm gonna give it a 9.25.
For sure. Don B, what was your feelings about it?
Yeah, I like that too. Don Cartel and Shada do make a real good duo. Like they put some real good songs together, no matter what it is, no matter what the topic. They stay on topic. The beat selection is always good. I don't know what else to say. Man. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 9.90.
Gotcha. You know what I'm saying? I'm with Scarecrow on that one. I'm a 9.25 with that. I like they collabs, like I said previously. Matter of fact, I know Don Cartel is tearing shit up around here. Salute to him. But I wouldn't know who he was without Shada, to be for real. So shout out to them, man. Yeah, that's a smooth 9.25. They did their thing on that. All right, let me see what they talking about in these comments. I got you, baby girl. She said that 9 in the biscuit was for the last song. I got you on that one. All right, Chris, he said, "Ooh wee, that is a
Don DeMarco.
For sure. All right, and of course, Shada can't vote on it, but that last song was a 9 in the biscuit for her. All right, we got you. But Shannon says that's 9.25. All right. So now we're down to our last two songs because I still have to get Don B. I still got to get Don B queued up. You know what I mean? But anyways, we got Scarecrow's second song up. You know what I mean? So shout out to the good brother. All right, Scarecrow, your second song is Driving. All right. So we know what to do. Give it a good listen, a 1 through 10, and we're gonna let it fly, baby.
Anywhere she take me is a smooth ride. Win and never lose side. Cruise by, looking too fly. Breaking news, I'm all over the map like them blue lines. Men do lie, but my whip don't, she too fine. In the night riding with guidance up from the moonlight. Smoking open defiance, high as ever I do drive. Vehicle ahead isn't trying to let me move by. Get up on his bumper, fake left and I zoom right. I'm after big cash. If I see it breaking, give the whiplash. We don't want no mishaps, so buckle up and get your chin strapped. Fucking gift wrap, big back, Jeep on the creep, tinted pitch black. I named her Ursula, first you niggas will see me coming. Even worse if I come to hurt them, they seeing nothing. 100 miles of running and I ain't had enough of it. Driving up the path, you niggas just obstructing it.
Driving by myself through the night, no destination or plan. I know these streets is like the back of my hand. That's why I'm driving by myself through the night. The only thing I see is the lines and the signs and the shine from the light. So I be driving by myself through the night. There's no one else on the road. When I'm in my whip, I'm right at home. When I'm driving by myself through the night, grip the wheel, tap the clutch, shift the gears, hit the gas, then I'm out of sight.
Ursula the sea witch, hit the cruise and make you seasick. Passing by the law, they acting like they ain't seen shit. Keep my whip clean, I Febreze it. Fucked around and took the scenic trip this evening, scheming. Ursula didn't do shoes, I'ma go and find some money. I think this bitch got me. All she gotta say is buy me something. Define what love is when I'm sitting behind the wheel. I ain't got the half a zip, 3 shells and time to kill. Solo, not for promo, driving slow-mo, I'm rolling. LSD, take control, where are we going? Ain't just anybody qualified to ride shotty. Step your ass aside unless you really down to die about it. Bitch, don't kill my vibe about it. All I got is time counting, in and out of my county. Leaving with the tide bounding, high as ever, fly as feathers, that is why they follow me. Quality over quantity, that's why I gotta be.
Driving by myself through the night, no destination or plan. I know these streets is like the back of my hand. That's why I'm driving by myself through the night. The only thing I see is the lines and the signs and the shine from the light. So I be driving by myself through the night. There's no one else on the road. When I'm in my whip, I'm right at home. When I'm driving by myself through the night, grip the wheel, tap the clutch, shift the gears, hit the gas, then I'm out of sight. Interstate, 1 in the morning is pitch black. I accelerate, I'm in the zone, so I sit back, relax, and turn the volume to the max. I paid the toll to travel on these roads, and that's including the tax. I ride across the county mile, how the miles are ticking by. Doing 65 and 55 between a set of lines. Ready for whatever on the mission, I'm on overdrive. Take a sec to check the mirror, there's no one behind. Nobody ahead, I can only see the shine from the lights reflecting off the signs as I'm passing by. Guarantee I got a couple twisted for the flight. Fill up the tank so I can cruise for the rest of the night. Bruising the pedal whenever I get to punching it. Crunching every second, making excellent time. You see the Impala rolling, it has to be mine. So every day I gotta get the gas, and that's exactly why I'm driving by myself through the night. No destination or plan. I know these streets is like the back of my hand. That's why I'm driving by myself through the night. The only thing I see is the lines and the signs and the shine from the light. So I be driving by myself through the night. There's no one else on the road. When I'm in my whip, I'm right at home. When I'm driving by myself through the night, grip the wheel, tap the clutch, shift the gears, hit the gas, then I'm out of sight.
Driving by myself through the night, no destination or plan. I know these streets is like the back of my hand. That's why I'm driving by myself through the night. The only thing I see is the lines and the signs and the shine from the light. So I be driving by myself.
For sure. All right, Scarecrow, driving by myself through the night. Nigga, what the fuck is you doing? What the fuck's going on?
Told you I was doing. Bunch of time.
Nigga, where you going? Where the fuck is you going?
Nowhere.
Motherfucker riding around listening to music, Jerry Brown. Remember that conversation season 1? Niggas riding around listening to music. Ain't nobody out there but you and the police, nigga. Y'all want to ride around and listen to music. All right. So that's what's really good. Jerry Brown, what was your take on that?
No, I loved it, man. It's just the format, the way they format their songs is always so fucking flawless. Yeah, I loved it. I'm gonna tell you what, I would have really liked at the end if they would have let that dope ass beat just ride out, be it that it's riding music, but it's beautiful. I'm not in biscuit with that.
I got you. Hold on, let me make sure I store that one before I score that one. All right.
Oh,
Scarecrow,
that
what's your
just
take?
gave me
Go ahead, Jerry.
gave me another top. Just gave me another topic for next week. Gave me another topic.
That make sure you got a notebook.
Write them shits down, my nigga. You ain't. I don't see.
No,
I don't see no pen in your hand.
No,
I don't see no pen, no paper.
No,
you
I have
come
them
on,
because
man.
they're already topics that have already been in my head. I just because all the
You
shit
need to
that went
write it
on.
down though, son.
No, I got it.
Get a pen and a paper, fam. Get a pen and a paper.
I
Write
got
them
a
shits
pen. I
down.
got a pen right here. I'm writing it down.
All right, man. And the one you had before that one.
I already know that one off the top.
All right, well, write it down too then. I want
I
no
got
excuse. All right, I forgot to take that last comment down though, but all right. Y'all did your thing on that one. Scarecrow, what was your take on that, fam?
Scarecrow can't give his take on that one.
I can give my take. I just can't give a score.
Why not?
Silence me, nigga. Fuck.
Oh no, you can't. You can't. My bad. I'm so stupid.
I can't give my take. I'm not gonna give it a score.
You can give it a
Thanks for
give
fucking
me
that
your
up for
take.
me.
Give me your take. Give me some background. Give me some background.
Okay, well, I sent that in. I sent that in because the last time I sent that song in to Sunday Dinner, like 2 seasons ago, they ripped that shit apart in the comments. They was giving it 7s and 6s, and I'm like,
Are you? Hold on. Are you serious? Are you serious?
Dead ass. And so
Now, if it was a couple, I'm gonna tell you what. If it was a couple seasons ago, it may have been one of them episodes. Well, man, we used to get bombarded. Like we had the show taken over. A couple times we had the show taken over. What was the name of them niggas, Ken, that took the show over?
Heat
Took the show over. Yeah, the Heat Squad.
It was around that time. Yep, it was around that time because there was quite a few viewers when we sent it in the first time, and you guys loved it, but the comments were nobody in the comment never because I Ken was like, did they hear the same thing we heard? Because that shit was gold.
Right. Yeah, that was on some
okay, what's your
bullshit
take on the Scarecrow?
That is my take on it. That's the only reason I sent it in, because I want to see what these niggas is talking about in the comments now. It's been a couple of seasons now.
This nigga think he Midas out here. He got the golden.
No, the Heat. Look, the Heat Squad. Let me tell you, it came to find out one of the niggas was sending in somebody else's song. You remember that shit, Ken?
Yeah, that Joseph Peterson was not. He's not Heat Squad though. Joseph Peterson is not.
I don't know who it was, but that nigga was sending. He wasn't his music. He was sending in somebody else's music.
Jesse Peterson. No, that's not. He's not Heat Squad though. Heat Squad called him out.
Yeah, it was some dude, and then they wasn't voting on nothing, but they was all coming in and voting on one song at a time. Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy work.
That's why we had to adjust the game. Like y'all have to be registered voters to
right.
Right. You have to be a registered voter like a Democrat. What party you with? But go ahead, Don B. What's your take on that, fam?
Oh yeah, that's just okay. All right, I wrote that on the way actually from his house. You know, he lived down there about a half hour from Jerry. You know, and I was on my way from Newark back to the field, and that beat just came on, and of course it's about 12:30, 1 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? And I'm driving by myself through the night. You know what I'm saying? Coming up 13, there ain't no dirt. All you see is everything that I described on the hook, the lines and the signs and the shine from the lights, and that's all you see. And it just made sense to me as I'm driving, and I'm laughing all the way home because I'm repeating this hook over and over in my head until I got to the crib and I was able to record it. Once I got to the studio and recorded it, I sent it to him. He was like, that's genius. And so like a day later, he came back with a verse. I ain't got no verse ready for it. So like 3 days later, he comes back with the second verse. And I'm like, damn, can I get on the song? Like, damn, like for real, man. But he was like, yeah, you just get on the last verse. And I was like, all right, that makes sense. But then it just came together so well, and it is a really good song. And like I hear people like that have heard the song like repeating it, like, man, that's kind of stuck in my head, and I'm like, well, that's kind of the point. But yeah, that's Don DeMarco.
Sure, that's a Donnie.
Yeah.
Don DeMarco.
Don DeMarco.
All right. Hey, I liked it, and then since you explained what you did, yeah, I see that, and I love that about you because you are very descriptive, Don B. You are a totally different artist than I remember from the Scores days. You know what I mean? You was a rapper back then, but now, dude, you put people inside your mind. You put people inside your brain and shit. And it takes a special type of artist to be able to do that. You know what I'm saying? And I like that. The song was fire. I thought it was fire when y'all did it the first time. You know what I mean? I don't remember, but according to y'all said I said it was fire. So I'm gonna say a 9 1/4.
Hell, Ken, that might have been a song. Remember, I got pissed off and he squad that episode because they was talking all that shit in the background.
But they were scoring 4s and shit like that.
Yeah,
I remember you went off.
I told the motherfuckers, I said, this motherfuckers out here to give them y'all 4s right now. This might think y'all should have 3 and 4s too.
For sure. Yeah, that's when we had the Kane Olas and the Trill Kennys and shit like that popping up.
I appreciate the compliment though, Ken.
No, you did your thing, fam. I honestly, I give you a piece, fam. You are legit, fam. You are legit with it. Young Shada, she gave that 9 1/4. No doubt. Matter of fact, that was the last score. I need to scroll up. All right. Shannon, my G, she gave that a
Don DeMarco.
Don B and Scarecrow never disappoint. That's a, what is it, Jerry?
Don DeMarco.
No doubt. Shizzy Blaze said that is a what, Jerry?
Don DeMarco.
Don DeMarco.
For sure. And my man said, write it down, Brown.
Write it down, Brown.
Write it
That's
down.
A new catchphrase now. That's a new catchphrase.
Soon as we get off this show, I'm just gonna put it in the slides. I have it.
All right.
Because what I'm thinking,
Brown.
I got something else for you to put in the slides too.
What's that?
Me and you going against each other in the finals. You know what I mean? I want to know. You know what I mean? Because I already anticipate the fact that you're gonna win this shit. But Rife is gonna show up. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna leave with battle scars. I'm coming. I wouldn't expect nothing less. Marks. I'm coming to leave some marks on you, fam. I'm coming to leave some marks on you. You know what I'm saying? I want to make sure the nigga be like, did you fight back? Yeah. You know what I mean? I don't expect to win, but I want a nigga to know that I fought though. But whatever. I want to, and two, and since I'm on the topic, because it just crossed my mind, since we got Scarecrow and Don B. If you two were to ever make it to the finals and had to verse each other, how would y'all feel about that?
What do you mean? How would we feel?
It
would be okay. Listen, we have so many songs together that it would just be me and him versus me and him.
For sure.
Which is fine, but then who really wins? We both do, no matter what.
It's like
exactly.
It breaks down to like individual verses and shit and the beat on the song.
Yeah, and there's some verses there's some songs I get you on for real, my nigga. And there's some songs you fucking get me on for real.
That's what started this whole thing.
It is actually.
Yeah. I just think that would be an interesting topic too. So I was like, Jerry Brown, write that down. I want to talk about that.
Yeah, I can do it. I don't give a
No,
fuck.
because at the end of the day, just like how boxers, they talk all that shit about each other before they fight. They just selling tickets. They
Don
just selling tickets.
B, my
We gotta
best
sell.
friend,
We
but I
gotta
fuck
sell
this
tickets.
nigga up. Straight
I'm
up,
saying
nigga, I'll fuck this
What
nigga up.
day? What is
All right,
rule
so
number?
Shannon my G said, when is that again? You and Brown. That is 5th Sunday in June. 5th Sunday in June. It was the 4th Sunday, but my man Marshall is coming out with his project on that weekend. So we're gonna push it back to the 5th Sunday. There's 5 Sundays in June this year. So we're gonna go ahead and do it on the 5th Sunday. All right. Ken Wright versus Jerry Brown. I'm hoping that Jerry Brown knows that Ken Wright is coming. And
I wouldn't expect nothing less. I already know how you coming.
And you know what I mean, you issued the challenge though. You said to the best pen. So I'm just focused on the pen game. You know what I mean? I'm just focusing on the pen part of it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm hoping, I talked to Scarecrow about this. I'm hoping that Rife is a big enough threat for you to give us another catching shots. That's all. You know what I mean? If I don't get a unicorn ass catching shots out of you in this versus, then I'm gonna feel like, yeah, you know what I mean? This nigga don't respect.
You gonna feel like you don't take him seriously, Jerry.
Nigga don't respect me, son.
I'm gonna try my best. That wasn't that catching shots wasn't even intentional. It just came together.
It happened because of the pressure, though. You know what I mean? You said that nigga was texting you, threatening you. I mean, he
was. Henry. Oh man, Henry. Ooh, shit. That nigga called. He called me live with the goddamn Applebee's shirt on one day. He said, "Nigga, I'm gonna cook you. I said, "Holy shit!" Where did this kid come from? Fuck.
For sure, man. I don't know. If I can't apply that type of pressure on Brown, then I don't think I'm a rap again.
You will. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good, son.
Nah. I got some shit in the works. I'm definitely showing up. You know what I mean? I'm definitely showing up to battle. I'm not gonna phone that shit in like James ass did. I promise. James Brooks phoned that shit in. But whatever. All right, so after Scarecrow, we got Don B's song up, and then that's the final song, and then we out of here. So let me see. Let me see what you got, Don B. He got a song called That Nigga. So y'all know what to do. Give it a good listen, a good 1 through 10. We won't let it fly, baby.
That nigga flipping the dope with a spatula. Niggas should check my vernacular. I show up, you think it's the rapture. Low key, I'm flattered. Abracadabra, magic just happened. Ask for a napkin, wipe yourself off, you bleeding. I came to fuck shit up, give me a reason. Common sense need $1 at least. This is 1,000 degrees. Charles, I'm bound to get cheese. Yeah. You got them calendar raps, nigga, the sound of the week. Yeah. Where the challenges at, and why they always dodging me? Yeah. I get a gallon of gas, burning to breathing the steam. The return of the analog kid, but now I'm digital. Son, get your bars together. I'm gonna get critical. That'll be your condition if you keep pushing and take my position. Flow like a butterfly, sting like a cannon. Cause yeah, that's my mission. Uploaded the data into a virus. Cause nigga, that's my shit. Splattered your brain onto your eyelids. So get up off my dick. Master of science. That nigga's defiant. Cause bitch, I'm the nicest. Call me the sheep who head of the class. Sit down and be quiet.
Nigga to give you a classic, go Jurassic. Impart niggas, no laughing niggas, blasting plastic ratchets. It's sports, nigga. I'm the nigga that started, I ain't retarded. But our helmet hit shit clapping, 2 hand slapping, Medusa cracking. Niggas helmet split. I'm the type to buy my niggas a fit before we hit the club. And fill they pockets out with doves so we can all go have some fun. I'm that type of nigga that can't stand no little typing niggas. Biting niggas like white little niggas that try, just ain't quite little niggas.
I'm him, you can tell when I pass by. Say goodnight to the bad guy. I go out on a limb, better yet I can jump off the roof just to prove that I'm that fly. That's why whenever you see me coming, I be so low, looking like 1500, doing big screen numbers. Lace up the kick, set fire to the grass, the streets I'm running. Keep it a buck. You don't want smoke at any moment, don't test your luck. Better hop along and don't be acting tough. But if you're feeling froggy, go ahead and jump. We can solve the problem, don't fisticuffs. Lift them up. Listen, I don't need permission for kicking up dust. I'm twisting the couple and going ballistic. I've had enough.
I wasn't ready. I wanted to hear more and more and more and more. That was good, Don B. That was dope, fam.
No, it definitely was. That's what I thought was about to happen. I thought that second silent part. I thought I thought it was about to drop back in.
For sure.
That shit was
waiting
fire
for that
though.
to come back in. I wasn't even ready. I had my headphones still off. That's what's up. Jerry Brown, go ahead and go in, fam. What was your take on that?
I'm gonna tell you what, man. Okay. I'm gonna tell you what. I'm gonna go. I mean, because there is no critique. I don't have any critique because the shit was fire all the way around. There's not a critique. I am sheesh. Fuck it, man. I mean, to end the show like that, I'll go Don DeMarco with that, man. That's how that shit was fire. I'll go Don DeMarco with that. That shit was fire. That shit was fire.
All right, Scarecrow, go ahead and go in, fam. What you feeling with that one right there?
Okay, you know what? First of all, I just have to I have to say that that's my fucking song off of my new album, The Midwest Marauder.
That's your song. off of this album right here.
That's the one. That's the one. You got it.
Album.
Hey.
All right.
Okay, so shout out East Swing the Analog
Glad I got
Kid.
that.
Shout out East Swing the Analog Kid on the second verse. That's like my mentor. That's who I started rap with. Georgia the Boss, obviously, on that third verse. He has a whole vibe of his own. I think that it just balances itself. You know, I'm a Libra, baby, so it's all about that balance, my nigga. So I kill my verse. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even trying to be like an asshole, but I do.
I kill my verse. I do.
I kill my verse. And Don B comes in with that finale verse that just has that punch to it, and I'm going to give it a 10, obviously.
Don DeMarco.
All right. I didn't like that shit. That shit was trash. Nah, that shit was fire as fuck though, fam. I love the shit out of that. Everything, as soon as you fucking came in with that shit, already knew this was different. As soon as that fucking shit started to swing me over here and over there, and you started to do your thing verbally, my guy. Hey, that is my guy. I love Don B. I'm a smooth nine in the biscuit. Smooth nine in the biscuit with that one. That one might.
Hey, can I say something real quick?
Go ahead, fam.
So I told you when I met this dude over here, right? When I met him,
I'm gonna put him beside
he was part of a group, and that's three of the people in the group. You know what I'm saying? But they're missing the fourth dude. Three of them, they're all still in Ohio. The dude that was on the track, the other dude, he live in Seattle or something now. I don't know. He live out west. He live out west now. But yeah, that was three of the four man, or three of the dudes in the 4-man group that they were together whenever I met Scarecrow in the first place. So yeah, salute to those guys for coming through. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, they really. I wasn't planning on being on any more projects on that track. On you know what I'm saying, on any more tracks on that project. I mean, and he came to me and I heard it and I was like, all right, like I'm listening to it. I'm riding around and people was like, bro, I can hear that down the street. And I'm like, yeah, this is that one. This is fire.
For sure. That was definitely fire, family. That has so much swing to it, fam. It has so much swing, man. and you made me just move. Like as soon as like the way that you just took over. I don't know who was rapping.
I'm him. I came in with I'm him. You can tell when I pass by. I'm him.
Yeah, man. Hey, I'm sitting up there. I'm wondering why y'all didn't finish the Bad Guy remix.
Oh no, I got your verse. I'm waiting on this dude to record another verse, and then I'm waiting on somebody else to send me a verse, and it's done. Like that's all I'm waiting on. Like,
man, you need to stop waiting on these niggas, man. Stop waiting on these niggas, and just let me buy the song from you. Let me buy the song. I'll just spit another verse on it.
I'll write some shit. If it just be me and you on this shit. Well, no,
Yeah.
D Money already had the verse because we have an original version of it, and he had a verse for it originally. And I told him I need that original verse for it because it's a solid ass verse. So I'm just waiting on him to send me the verse back. If I got to go to Osiris and drag his ass over here to the stew, I'm gonna get that verse out.
That's what that song put me in the mind of, the Bad Guy. It put me in the mind of the Bad Guy. But then the way that you approached that cadence was flawless, family. Hey, you deserve your flowers, and I think you're gonna win this shit with that song. From what I'm seeing in these comments, for sure. All right, Young Shotta, she said that's a what, Jerry?
Don DeMarco.
Shannon, my G, said it's a what, Jerry?
Oh, Don DeMarco.
All right. Chris said that's a what, Jerry?
Oh, man, a Don DeMarco.
I pushed the wrong button on that one.
I just want to say that song was my idea. Hey,
Shizzy Blaze said it's a what, Jerry?
Don DeMarco.
Shout out to Tony the Big Homie in the building, baby.
What up, Tony the Big Homie? Damn, Tony, we'd have liked a joint from you tonight.
We would have loved one from you tonight. We would have loved one. It's 7:30 right now, so yeah, I mean, I think that's gonna be that's the last song though. That's all we got.
Yes, sir. Let's calculate it up.
Let's do that. Let's do that. Let me go ahead and get let me get it together over here. That way, first of all, I need to get myself out the quiet. And y'all know who I like. 787, you crazy.
I'll give you a prediction. I didn't go to MIT, but I think I've done this math in my head, son. I didn't go to MIT, but I think I've done this math in my head.
Ooh, that's bars, Gary. That's bars.
You already know what it is. I think ain't nobody that slow. We already know what it is. Oh, them Don DeMarcos, baby. Hey.
Only time I see more Don DeMarcos than that is when you put the song out with me and you on. But there was more.
You should have let your man's get his song retired though. You know what I mean? And let it be in the Legends Hall of Fame.
It's still no. The Ken is still already. It's still retired because this would have been the fourth win. So
yeah,
it's still applying the rules.
I'm just saying.
He's the first. He's gonna be he's the first retired joint. He's the first one on the banner.
I'm gonna say this though.
But you want to know what's really crazy? This is the highest score in Sunday dinner history.
Ain't that about a bitch? Oh, ain't that about a bitch? We both set records up. Jericho got the longest winning, and so far I've got the highest score.
Yeah,
yes, sir.
Because Scarecrow's second song was going to beat that video anyways. His second song was going to beat that video. And then your score is the highest score. And you gotta understand, we don't have that many people voting, you know what I mean, today. But that doesn't take away from the fact that it was fire. But it is what it is. Let me do my share screen thing. 787, you crazy. I don't know why I love that beat, man, but you know what I mean, don't hold it against me. All right, yeah. Let me do my share screen thing real quick and get us to the situation. Yeah, let's go. Done. Oh, we're not done. We're not done. Let's pause it. Let's pause it. Tony the Big Homie just sent me a track.
No, son, Ken, you already got the scores up. We're done with this week, son. You gotta be done.
I know.
You already got the scores up.
We ending early though. I think we on time. I think it's okay.
Nah, it's 7:30, nigga. We can put that song to slide the next week.
All right, I'll do that.
What do you mean?
You the one that thought this is your show, Jerry. You the one thought the shit up, so I'll just go with what you said.
Let some more viewers get in there. Because we only got like 2-3 people voting in the comments. Let's give them a fair chance. You know what I'm saying?
It is what it is. Shout out to
my vote is just to move.
What's up, bro? What's going on? You missed the whole show.
What up, Aaron? My vote is just to move that song to next week, and you already got the scores up. This is madness.
For sure. I mean, hey, I was with it. I think the show is kind of like ending early, but whatever. That's the only reason why I was going to entertain it. That's the only reason why I was going to entertain it, but it's whatever. It's just a video. It is what it is. It ain't something that was hard to do. It ain't something outside of my reach, but we here now though. All right, so let's just go ahead and wrap it up then. Tony the Big Homie, sorry, Jerry Brown is not on that shit tonight. He's gonna be like,
Tony the Big Homie.
We start at 5 o'clock on Sundays, so you have your music submitted before then. Okay? All right, so anyway. I don't know what that was, but y'all see what it is. Y'all see what it is on the score. All right, Scarecrow's winning video got a 9.428. Young Trumbull came through with an 8.277. Joe Love with a PB on this bitch. He got an 8.357. Brandon Trippin Smith was tripping for sure. He got the 7.46. Hop the Soul Poet got the 8.857. Young Trumbull, his second song, got an 8.958. To close the show out came the Heat. I'm gonna tell you, they came with the heat at the end. Young Shotta got that 9.375. Scarecrow's second song got a 9.7142. And for the win, your boy Don B. Mansfield with the highest score in Sunday dinner history, 9.928. Gotta turn that to gold. I gotta turn that shit to gold, baby. I gotta turn that into gold. That's fucking crazy.
9.9?
Yeah, that's crazy work right there. That's crazy work right there. Tony the Big Homie spamming the comments. Nah, it's like that. It says just one song, still play the song. I can play the song. Ain't no problem. Jay, you mind if I play
why not just wait till it counts for next week?
Right.
You want me to? Yeah, I can hold the song for next week. You might mess around and win $50 if I hold it for next week.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna let him make another comment. If he says play it, I'm gonna play it. But if he says hold it, if he doesn't say anything, I'm gonna hold it for next week and let him have a chance at the 50. That's cool with y'all?
Yeah, that's all good.
All right, salute y'all.
Go for
it. Appreciate it. So the song, you know what I mean? Scarecrow and Don B, what the fuck is y'all doing?
What are you talking about?
Y'all over there, y'all over there, y'all on the south side. I'm on the south side. What y'all doing? Y'all, it's still kind of early. Jerry said don't play the song. The show is ending early. I want some shit to do. I'm gonna mess around and come fuck with y'all for a minute.
Come on. We right here.
All right. I'm gonna come over there and fuck with y'all for a minute then, man.
That's the show. That's all we doing.
All right. He said, nah, next week I might want to pick another song.
Good call, Tony.
Right. So I'm gonna play a song then, Jerry. I'm gonna play a song.
All right, go ahead. Go ahead and play it. I'm with it. Go for
right.
it.
Let's do that then.
787, you crazy.
Let's get it together.
But I just want you to know.
No, but shout out to Tony the big homie though, because he really wants to be heard, and I appreciate that.
And he's dope, and he should be. But he's very the next
dope.
time, then absolutely, he's very dope. But the next time this happens, and a motherfucker brings up, well, shit, what did y'all? Just remember this. It's got to be a cutoff point at some point, son. You got the tablet up front.
Yeah, I know. I got that. I was just saying the show was ending early, so I don't see nothing wrong with it. Like we really
show is from 5. It's from 5 to 7. It's 7:30, nigga. It's not ending early.
Is it really though?
Yes, it is.
No, okay, we'll talk about that in the background. But in the meantime, in between time, let's play this "Turn It Up" by Tony the Big Homie. All right,
let's do it.
All right.
Mm.
Money man.
If you represent the west side, scream out west side. If you represent the east side, scream out east side. If you represent the north side, scream out north side. If you represent the south side, scream out south side. Motherfucker, I said turn it up. Pesos on me both, so your girl give me both, cause she think I'm the bitch. Shorty do tricks with her tongue, so I let her suck me till I come. She ride the dick, baby, go dumb. Wow, beat the pussy like a drum. That way, break it up, shorty go run it up, pretty ass shit. She a freak with a big old butt. She got the honey, this beat got a super buzz. That pussy sweet as a cinnamon. Put her on game, now she got her a bag. You tryna hold her down, don't be a crab. I told her how to flip a chicken and stand. Dig some money and bought her a chain. Got my PIT, screaming MOE, came up selling methamphetamine. Drug connoisseur, never been a fiend, never let a hate get the best of me.
It's like a movie, big budget, not Tubi. We'll stomp a nigga out, Wolfpack, we still unruly. They gonna call the cops on us, they think they got to drop on us. So pockets will shoot it out, keep a scale and Glock on us. Shorty from the south side, I got mine from the west side. Preppy hoes up north, but ain't nothing like that east side. Rubber bands by the nice yan, change the flight plan. Yo, I'm a hype man, counting money, get a hype man. Told her grab some money off the floor, we getting fly today. Hit the jig on them, yeah, we lit, we getting high today. West side, scream out west side. If you represent the east side, scream out east side. If you represent the north side,
15th, 2025. Flames.
Joint was fire, son. Full of energy.
Yeah. You definitely got to send another song next week because I'm pretty sure you sent that song last week because I remember the sound effects being loud over that second verse. So I remember the sound effects being like, turn them down, put them in the background. I'm saying the sound effects drowned out some of the shit that the dude is saying in the second verse. But that song is definitely dope. It's got a lot of energy and shit. But yeah, I like the song and I liked it last week. You know what I'm saying? When you sent it in, I just think that those sound effects just need to be blended in a little more. Like they put the sound effects on afterwards. Like the Glock, the money machine and stuff like that. Those are a little loud in certain parts, but it was a good song. It's definitely a club song.
For sure.
Oh, my bad. I'm sitting up there talking to my goddamn self. I'm so stupid. Anyways, I'm sitting up there like, why is Don B talking over me and shit? Why does nigga keep talking? My ass was muted. No, but I remember this song because I remember looking at this photo and was wondering if this nigga right here was Tony the Big Homie because I didn't know what he fucking looked like at the time. You know what I mean? So I was wondering if this dude right here was Tony, and I was like, oh, that's Tony the Big Homie. Got the shirt off. He out there crunk. You know, it made sense. But I did hear that song before, though. You know what I mean? All right. He says, I don't remember sending that, but probably did those. You know what I mean? It is what it is. It's cool. It's cool. Straight up fire, though. But we met our conclusion, though. Is there anything anybody got before we get out of here? Jerry Brown, you come in with the topics again next week?
Oh yeah.
Hey, yeah, I got my top. I got them. I got them too. And I'm telling you, these two topics, these two, they're going, especially for me and you, Ken. It's going to be a lot of conversation between these two. I can't wait till you pull up these slides.
All right. Cool. I got a song that's gonna surprise everybody. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna give too much of it away, but I got a song that's gonna make niggas think about some shit. So it is what it is. You know what I mean? Hopefully, you know what I mean? Matter of fact, just like Don B and Scarecrow said, you know what I mean? If they had to face each other, they both already win that shit. So, you know what I mean? Me and you going up against each other, the legends are already won. You know what I mean? And let's not forget, I wasn't even supposed to be here. I just stood in for Demos against Ambient. You know what I mean? I came in as an alternate and I'm here. So, you know what I mean? I love an underdog story and I'm coming, baby. I'm coming, Jerry.
For sure.
I'm coming. It is what it is. I love y'all. I love y'all.
Monstrosity just put out the first wave of people performing for the city cipher.
Yeah,
so
I thought they had already finalized the show list.
No, he just posted today like the actual list of.
And y'all on there though, right?
Fuck yeah, we on there, my nigga.
Y'all better be.
Yeah, the list he put out today. I thought that's the finalized list of everybody that's performing.
Come on, man. We niggas though. Ain't shit final. That shit is just.
Well, no, I get it. I'm just saying.
Let everybody know that shit is moving. But that list ain't final. I promise you. That list ain't fucking final. It is what it is. Ryan has to post.
For sure.
So that's what's up. Can y'all decipher what Shannon is saying right here? Can we close?
What's that?
Can we put ETH the winner?
Close with the winner song.
Like yes. Can you close with the winner song? That's what she wants you to do.
I have a great verse on that song.
We can do that.
She wants you to do the right thing, son.
You want me? All right. At the same time. Jerry Brown, this is your show. You the one created the shit.
That's a lie.
Got me doing everything like I'm your slave and shit. Nigga,
All right, son.
I don't need you whipping my back every weekend. Come on, my guy.
Man, get
Tony
out
the
of
big
here.
homie said, I appreciate you brothers taking your time out to listen, man. That's worth more than money to me. You know what I mean? I am hip hop. Man, shout out to Tony the big homie for that.
For sure. And it was fire. And
it was straight up fire. It was straight fire. Said we niggas ain't shit. Fine. For sure. Hey, it is what it is, though. We have fun. Hey, if this shit wasn't fun, we wouldn't do it. You know what I mean? We don't care about views. We don't care about giving away money. We don't care about the shit that y'all niggas care about. Y'all care about, I mean, a lot of people. I ain't gonna point out anybody, but a lot of people care about views and attention and shit. Nigga, we do this shit because we just love being here. You know what I mean? For me, that's what it is. I just love being here. It is what it is. So let me find that winning song then. You know what I mean? That nigga. Hey. You know what I mean? I don't like. Hey, I don't. You know what I don't like though? Can I just voice my shit real quick for a second? Cause my shoe just slipped off my foot. I don't like when we say nigga in songs, and then when white people listen to the songs and they get all privileged and start saying the nigga shit. All you know what I mean?
Well, you know, there's a solution.
So I'm just saying I don't like it.
There's a solution.
All right,
stop saying.
So listen.
Then stop saying.
I don't know.
Stop saying it then.
I know. I definitely have to.
I don't know if you pay attention to when I'm spitting. I don't use like very much profanity in my verses. I don't say the N word in my verse. Even in that song, I didn't say nigga in my verse at all. When I talk to my niggas, I say nigga. I say nigga when I talk, but when I rap, I don't say that word. And I don't, and I didn't say that in that verse at all.
So what? Let me ask you,
like, I keep that out of most of my shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't say that.
What made you just bring that up? What made you just say that?
I was asked. I was at work, and then this white girl asked me if I could take her home and shit, right? And you know what I'm saying? My Bluetooth kicks on and my song comes on, and it's me rapping, and I'm saying nigga this, nigga that. And then this bitch turns.
Did it make you feel uncomfortable around her?
No, I didn't feel shit at first. I didn't feel shit at first. Hold on. I didn't feel shit at first until she looked at me and was like, nigga. Just because she heard me say nigga on the fucking song.
Now you're making up shit. Now you're making up shit. Ain't no white girl did it. Now you're making up shit.
I promise you.
Ain't no white girl
I promise
look at you in your motherfucking
nigga,
car and said,
I promise
nigga.
you. Yep, she said nigga. Like the shit was cool and shit. I promise you.
Fabrication.
I'm not making that shit up, nigga, because I fucking talked to her the next day at work. Like, what makes you think that shit is cool? She's like, oh, I didn't know my son uses that word all the time and shit like that.
You think that was the first time she heard that word in rap music?
No, but the fact that she thought it was cool to say that shit in front of me was the problem that I had.
That had nothing to do with that had nothing to do with your music. She was gonna say it any fucking way.
No, but she didn't get prompted to say it until she heard me rap and say the word.
It could have been another rapper.
It could have been, but not you hearing me say it, and then it gives you confirmation to say that to think that it's okay. That's what I'm saying.
What started with me was when we started making music, and I would listen to it with the kids in the car, and the kids knew all the words to the music, but they would stop when the cuss words come up. So that made me think, oh, they know the cuss words, and they say it when I'm not around. You know what I'm saying? Like they're smart enough to edit theirself and not say the cuss words. So I started making my if you go back and listen to any verse, any song that I've submitted, there's very little profanity in anything. Like there's very little profanity. Like y'all know, y'all done songs with me. Scarecrow knows. But I don't put a lot of profanity in my verse because there's a lot of words. I have a whole stack of dictionaries sitting over here. Like this is a whole entire tray of dictionaries. You can come over here and pick up a thesaurus. You can look up on Google different words that mean different stuff to where you don't have to say.
But
It has
Jerry,
nothing to
MF,
do.
you don't
It
have to
has
say the
it,
N
it,
word.
it,
You don't
it
have to
listen,
say GD. You
listen,
don't have to say
listen.
these words
It
in
has
your
nothing to
verse to
do.
get your
It has
point
nothing to
across
do.
because it's
No,
there's
it
a variety of words.
has nothing.
absolutely
It
no
has.
fabricated story though. But I don't
I'm
understand
not.
why you
Listen,
think when I
listen.
say shit like that I'm
Okay.
fabricating a
No,
story.
no. But
Like,
I'm
what
about to
reason do I have
explain
to
something.
fabricate the story?
I'm about to explain something to you. It has nothing to do with whether you say it in your music or not. So I went. You know, of all people, I went to St. Pete's
You're
from
saying
fourth to
shit that I
tenth
already
grade.
know though. I already
Okay,
know.
so
I already know
you
that.
know how I kept white boys from saying that shit around me. I didn't say it around them.
No
So they
doubt.
never had
I
a
didn't
reason to
physically
feel
say it. I
comfortable.
didn't physically say it
They
around
never
her
had a
neither.
reason to feel comfortable to say that shit around me.
No, that's what I'm
But I couldn't
saying.
control the music. I couldn't
No,
control
but
the
I'm
music
saying
we was
it
all
was
listening
my
to.
music. It was me saying it in my music. That's the difference, though. It was me saying it in my music that made the bitch think that it was cool to say it around me because I used the word in my music, me talking, my voice. That's what I'm saying. That's what's different between what you talking about because I already
It
know
could have
what you're
been
saying.
anybody. It could have been anybody's
It could have
music.
been anybody, but at the same time, when she heard me speak it, she thought it was cool to speak it back to me.
She was gonna say it any fucking way.
But she wouldn't have said
But
it to
she put.
me. She wouldn't have said it to me if she didn't hear my voice saying it, Jerry. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And then I had a conversation with her at work that very next day about that shit. And I told her I didn't like it. You know what I mean? And then she apologized. She kept texting me through the whole fucking work day. Like, you know what I mean? I'm sorry. I apologize or whatever. She knew what the fuck was up.
No, I get it, Ken. I just don't think it was your music that provoked her to say that.
I think it
It could have
was
been
because
any.
it was her
It could have
saying
been.
it was like, come on, man. She just took my voice on the track as if me and her was having a conversation and I used the word first. So it
So
gave
this
her
is what I'm saying. So like I was in the sauna the other day. I'm watching these two young niggas converse back and forth. It's a sauna full of people, and they're using nigger throughout their whole goddamn conversation. Now it's among this sauna, it's a bunch of white folk. Now if 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 a white motherfucker adapts in on that conversation and says something, you won't feel some type of way. Then why are you saying it in front of them to begin with? Because that's what I've never
for
did.
sure, for sure,
I talk to that amongst my peers of my color. I don't
for sure.
I
In
don't use that.
conversation,
I don't use that word in public, just in public like that.
for sure, Jerry. In conversation, I would have never used that word in front of her. That's all I'm saying is she heard me say the nigga in front of, you know what I mean, on the song, and then she just was like, she just adjusted her fucking self and thought we was cool like that. And I had to tell that bitch, nah, that shit ain't never cool.
Okay. Well,
There might
I
be
get
some
it.
black
I
folks that
understand.
she around. She might be around black folks that'll let her say that shit and be cool. But nah, not around me. I don't play that shit. But anyways,
Well,
y'all
yeah.
want to have a conversation in the background? Yeah or nay?
No, I don't want to talk about it because I've dealt with that for too many
No,
years. I
I'm
don't
not
need to talk
that.
about
But I'm
that.
just have a conversation period in the background. I'm taking votes. I just want to know. I'm getting ready to end the show.
Yeah, I'll stick around for a minute.
All right, then. Like we're talking the background though. Sunday dinner after party coming up, baby. Salute to everybody that came through, you know what I mean, that was participant in the happiness tonight. Straight up dope ass music that flew forward, you know what I'm saying? And we'll see y'all enjoy y'all week, be safe, you know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, next weekend is going to be weird, and I forgot to mention this.
It's a holiday week.
It's a holiday week, but it's me and my wife's 19 year anniversary. So
Oh, fuck yeah. Happy anniversary, son. Shit.
Appreciate you. So, we're not gonna be here. I'm gonna still try to hold Sunday dinner wherever the fuck we at. You know what I'm saying? Because
Man, you might as well just cancel next week. Enjoy your anniversary, B. We'll get back to it
but I
the week
enjoy.
after that.
I love this too much. I might not be able to do that. I might just on my phone. I can control this shit on my phone. I just figured that out. I can control all this shit on my phone, fam. So we'll figure it out though. We'll see what happens next week. You know what I mean? $50 to the winner. I mean, it is what it is. But I'm gonna be either We either going north or we're going south. We don't even know yet. We just don't. But at the end of the day, you know what I mean? Stick around, y'all. You know what I mean? We'll talk about it. But everybody else, though, enjoy the rest of y'all work week. Be safe. You know what I'm saying? And check us out 5 o'clock next Sunday. Send y'all music. Y'all can start right now sending the music. It is what it is. We are to the good. We got you. $50 to the winner. And salute to Don B. Mansfield.
Freshest, all design. Tune in, let the rhythm catch your ear. Rate the tracks from high to low, right here.
Ken and Jerry on the mic, oh. Sunday dinner hit the spot, yo. Topics poppin', never stop though. Real talk, real life, that's the motto. Tune in weekly, it's a vibe, oh. Got the laughs, got the deep, yo. Podcast legends in the making. Hit that play, no hesitating. Ken and Jerry, they bring the heat. Get your earbuds, take a seat. Stories vivid, can't be beat. Every episode, it's elite. Starting slow, but then it peak. Conversations deep, never weak. All the drama and the leaks. Sunday dinner, that's the street. Ken and Jerry on the mic, oh. Sunday dinner hit the spot, yo. Topics poppin', never stop, oh. Real talk, real life, that's the motto. Tune in weekly, it's a vibe, oh. Got the laughs, got the deep, yo. Legends in the making. Hit that play, no hesitating. Mic check, start the show, it's Ken and Jerry. Sunday night, we going live, it's legendary. Breaking bread and breaking news, we culinary. With that flavor in your ear, it's necessary. Tune in close around the table, hear the glow. From the kitchen to your speakers, watch us flow. Stories deep, conversations running wide. Laughs and tears, we take you on a ride. Ken and Jerry on the mic, oh. Sunday dinner hit the spot, yo. Topics poppin', never stop, oh. Real talk, real life, that's the motto. Tune in weekly, it's a vibe.